the COVID beard art.
The beard of joy.
It was Tuesday during the symposium. I noticed that we were sitting there and it was like a group of like 10 people or something, and it was all men, and all of us had some sort of facial hair. Like no dudes are like completely clean shaven these days anymore.
I do it every once in a while.
Yeah, it's like a different. It's like change. You know, it's a change of energy, a change of how you feel. Right?
I do it seasonally. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So like, about March or May or something, like somewhere in between there, I'll just whack it all off.
Someone's coming. Someone's coming. Oh, it's coming.
Oh, I love it.
I told you.
Joe is like, come look at Jeremy's get up right now. I'm confused. So Monday's 6 p.m. and Thursdays is 4 p.m. Apparently.
Yeah.
Thursdays is 3 our time zone.
Yeah,
3 your time zone.
We've already been here.
Our time zone.
You've been here an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in the same time zone as you.
But it's okay. You were an hour early on Monday.
Yeah, I've evened it out.
Yeah. So you're an hour late. But
Very nice, Jeremy. Wow. I like the around the head wreath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like horns.
All right. Now I'm running out of stuff.
It reminds me of those. What you probably know what this is, Jeremy. That aura in all the old like Christian art. You know what I'm talking about?
Like halos?
Like a halo?
Yeah,
The illuminated ones.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Are those halos? Is that what that is?
Could be.
It identifies people as illuminated.
Mhm.
Right. I just don't know the name.
Yeah.
So wait,
Halo's a good name. Yeah. What's that?
Are those the Illuminati?
Yeah.
Yes.
Different kind of illumination.
No, it's supposed to be like descendant from those people of those times, the illuminated ones.
No.
I think it is along that same. Anyways, in documentaries I've watched, it's correlated the two.
Okay.
That's what's missing. More bells.
Yeah.
I got a
More bells. Are the halls decked? What? Did you deck the halls already? Trying to get there. Where are the halls in your beard? Right.
Get to watch my messy pour.
I like
Maybe not.
it here though.
If anybody's curious, that's one of my favorite sounds in the entire world.
The water.
Pouring hot water.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant my bells.
That's one of my favorite sounds. Is
That's my favorite sound.
Jeremy's beard jingling bells.
There's nothing like hot water pouring like into itself. It's got this certain sound. That's just wonderful.
Mm. So, Cello Joe's playing at my birthday party, you guys.
All right.
Whoa.
When is
Yeah.
your birthday?
What's
I
that?
changed it 6 to 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
When is
Yeah,
your
that
I hope
way,
I
like,
can be there. I got some prior obligations with my buddy, but I should be home in time to jump in. So.
When is your
Cool.
birthday party?
What's that?
When is your birthday party?
It's on Sunday, and it's 5 p.m. your guys' time, 5 to 9, and Cello Joe comes on at 7.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Our time. Very cool.
Yeah. I went around my world and I made events for all the stupid little things, and I'm like, wow, I made it look like all this cool stuff is going to be happening in here.
Where do I find the
Yeah, but
Where do
there
I
is
find the
gonna be a
link
lot
to
of
get in
cool
there?
stuff going on.
It's in the Facebook invite, but I can also just send it to you right now.
Well, if it's in the Facebook deal, then I can find it. So,
Okay.
no big deal.
Uh-oh, I have to renew my massage insurance. Gosh darn it.
Oh wow, that's something that I didn't know existed.
Yes, and it's really expensive.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I renewed my PT insurance in November.
Yeah. My license just expired in Oregon, and I'm like, well, I don't give a fuck. Because I'm not working right now anyways, and I'll just pay the late fee. So
And those bitches be great.
You can come here and give massages.
no license in South Dakota?
I don't know, but they're basically like they're doing work, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Open to oh no, I'm choosing personally not to work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I absolutely could work if I
Okay.
wanted to do these hurdles that I don't.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, and it's also like I need meat. I want to receive body work. I don't want to give any right now. Like
Right, fair enough.
it's
That's
like,
kind of
you
what
know,
we did this year.
14 years in, so
Yeah, we backed up and like took this year to work on ourselves. So
mhm.
that's a perfect analogy for basically what we did with our whole year. So instead of offering our service to everybody else, we offered it to ourselves.
Totally.
Yeah, it was a good year for that. It was a really good year for that.
Hi, Hashir.
Hello, how are you?
We are good.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to the tea room. Or the tea
Welcome, welcome.
What are you cooking, Elise?
I'm baking some Rogue Way cookies. So basically the cookie dough from yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah.
I dipped out before you guys made the cookies, but I saw the beginning of the process.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, I smashed up some Rogue Way leaf and put it into basically a shortbread cookie recipe. Yeah, they're good.
You just threw the whole leaf in there?
Yeah, well, crushed it up. Yeah, crushed it up
Yeah,
into
but-
little pieces. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're tasty.
There we go.
Definitely not as good as the chicken. The chicken was really good.
That's awesome. I want to find that recipe.
I'll send it
I know it's
to
over
you.
here. No. Like the oolong glaze that I was talking about.
Oh yeah. You were talking.
You reminded me of it. Now I want to do it.
Hey, Elise, do you have your phone handy?
I do. Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
Cool.
just a little proactive measure. Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
I'm gonna have to bounce out of here for just a few minutes.
Yeah.
I've got two clients that aren't playing nice at the moment.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Go.
It's okay. I get to be in the middle and make it all better.
Yeah. Good.
Yay!
Mhm.
So good for
Go
me.
be the mediator.
Yeah. Peacemaker.
Mhm.
Pretty much. What kind of tea are you drinking over there?
What's that?
What kind of tea are you drinking?
The green tea that Elise sent.
Ooh.
Which one was that?
Yeah, I'm looking. Sorry. Pana green?
Ooh.
Chaya?
Ooh.
Chaya?
Yeah.
Pana
chia.
green chaya? I don't know. Yeah.
Chia. Yeah, that's like
Chia.
Nepalese for tea. That's how they say tea in Nepal.
From Darjeeling, India?
Mm-hmm.
So it's from
Yeah.
Darjeeling, but it has a Nepalese name.
Yeah, did you know that 99% of Darjeeling's population is Nepalese people?
I had no idea.
Oh, I'm so excited to tell you the story now. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
So, Darjeeling used to be a part of the Nepal kingdom when Nepal did finally unite. For a long time, Nepal though was just sparse tribes of different families throughout the Himalayas. But then they formed a kingdom, and Darjeeling was a part of it, but there wasn't like a whole lot of population there. It was mostly sparse communities. And so then when the British came and colonized the area, Darjeeling ended up being like the last point they were able to dominate, because like the Nepalese military, they're called Gorkha. You know, the Gorkha culture is like really fierce, and then also the Himalayas are like crazy and like home turf for the Gorkha. Like they were able to like fend off the British, the British military. And actually, I believe they are the only community that was able to fend off the British. The British was definitely able to like dominate everywhere else that they went. So they were able to like hit Darjeeling, and then beyond that, they couldn't get any more into the Himalayas. So they just stopped there. And at that time, Darjeeling was still just a bunch of sparse little communities, like nomadic communities. And then the British were using the area as like a hill retreat, like because it's cooler up there. It's like higher elevation and it's cool. And so like down in the plains was like where they were doing all the work, and then they'd be able to like go into the mountains to relax and chill out. And then they started building the tea industry there, and that's when they pretty much like imported. They call it importing labor. I find that term really offensive, and I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like to propagate that term. But that's what they call. They did it, but they essentially incentivized Nepalese people, you know, to come to Darjeeling to work in the tea estates. But the thing
And then
they stayed there, and now it's like, you know, a populated, vibrant place, and the majority of the people are Nepalese. They speak Nepalese language. They identify, but they're Indian, you know, and since colonization, India and Nepal have become very different places, and both sides are pretty content with the arrangement. Like if you ask people in Nepal, it's like they identify and connect with people from Darjeeling. Like they're like family, like, you know. But then whenever you ask them how they feel about Darjeeling becoming a part of Nepal, they're like, no, we don't want that, because then they'll be more advanced than us because they're Indian. They have like the Indian infrastructure. You know, Nepal's infrastructure is significantly less than India's.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So basically, like they accept, like culturally they accept it, but politically they don't want it, kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
That's cool. So you taught me two things, which is interesting.
Yeah, no, that story is very interesting. It's super interesting. And what is that? A cigar? Oh, nice.
Yeah, and look what it's called. Can you read that?
I'm sorry, it's really far. I'm gonna go up there. I'll go read it.
Oh, it's backwards.
What does it say?
Yeah, tell us.
Wait until Elise gets close.
Okay.
Yeah, wait till Elise gets close and tell us, so that she really just got up for nothing.
That's what it is. So, and you can see he's got like a scimitar or something like that in his hand, but it says Gurkha. Which I guarantee that is exactly where that brand got its name.
And you had no problems having that shipped to you.
I had no.
PO box.
It says Gurkha.
What's that?
Is that?
Oh yeah, PO box. Yeah. No, I've been going out there like once a week to get stuff.
The PET box solved the problem.
Yeah, solve that problem. But yeah, so I was always this actually I didn't buy. My buddy gave this to me. He found it like a couple of months ago. And he found out I smoke cigars, and he was like, "Oh shit, I found some. I'll let you try it out." And I usually don't smoke infused cigars, but that one's infused, but it's cognac infused. So.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool.
I will be right back, guys. I gotta go take a quick work call.
So that'll be pretty good.
Take care.
Taff's here.
Damn, we are loaded today.
Hey, Taff.
Hello, everyone.
It's a party.
We are loaded today.
Oh, is it Christmas? It's Christmas hat day. Okay, I gotta put mine back on. I took mine off.
Yeah, I have it on this time. So, did I mess up? Nope, it's right there.
Here I am.
Oh, and like, oh no, the charger.
Do we get a Hannah now? We lost a Sam,
Right?
but we got a Hannah.
We just have Hannah.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Hey,
Okay.
Joe, have you found any geocaches?
No, I haven't gone and looked yet.
Okay,
I'm definitely interested though.
cool.
It's just cold,
There's-
so
Yeah, I believe you. Have to like dig through snow to find it.
it's not quite snowy at the moment, but it is like 20 degrees. So,
Yeah, no.
Oh, what am I
So
doing?
it's not
I
really-
just, like, drank
it's not really like
picture.
walking around meandering kind of weather.
Yeah.
It's more like I go on a walk at night, but it's it's I do a particular loop and I bundle up and
Yeah.
not like kind of just like hiking weather. Oh, that's good. Oh, good.
Hmm.
Hello, how are you, dear?
Everybody disappeared.
I know.
Rude.
Nah, Sam is the only one. No, Jeremy is also gone.
Yeah, Jeremy. Well, at least just got back.
No, she was just hiding under her table. That was
Right.
all. Like, so she's still there. She was just hiding.
I'm gonna be offended if you don't exit the stream like that every time now. Just like slowly, just like slowly disappear. Like I
Just
love
like
it.
that.
Yeah, you just gotta hear.
Yeah, I've got 2 tables stacked on top of each other, like totally realistic kitchen over here. Totally
Yeah.
realistic.
I think Sam was wrong about Maya actually getting out of bed. She is completely cuddled on the couch, covered in a blanket.
Mm.
Oh, the
She's not
dog?
gonna like
That's not.
She's still chilling.
Yeah,
hard,
this was
huh?
my blanket today. I was all, I'm gonna just make something to go around my neck because it will keep me so warm. And I was like, I have that. I don't even have to make it. I'm just gonna put it on. So
It was cold enough today to wear my clinic sweater, which is amazing. That
Yeah.
made me really happy. I have an anatomically correct bone sweater, and it has the hood that has the skull.
I love that.
I got it at a museum. It was amazing. So, and
Very
so
cool.
is that Halloween? No, silly.
Are you gonna crochet as well? Or are you felting?
To bead
Bead.
and
Great.
then bracelets, and then I'm picking apart one of my dad's old uniforms. He wants me to make Bible covers with them. So I'm
Oh,
like,
cool.
Oh, wow.
So I was over in this cushion doing that, and now I'm using the table because I want to. So I
Different
have,
crafts for different cushions.
yeah.
Tef, how was your day? Tef?
My day has been like I have the mic on. Like I've got some things done that I've been needed to do all through December. I finally got the time to send off Christmas presents.
Nice.
Oh,
So
good.
I'll be
So, like-
expecting my crochet hippopotamus in the mail.
I am sorry, Kayla Bear.
Okay.
We have a we have a slight problem with that. One, I do not have a hippopotamus bear for you yet. And two, I do sadly not have your address, so I do not have the possibility to send it to you.
He's-
But if you take and slightly DM me the address, I can like try and get one done for you, like when we hit around February, March, when my friend have time for it.
That is sweet. Thank you, Tab.
Hang
I didn't
on.
mean to interrupt your Christmas story. Aaron, there. I just love to hear you say hippopotamus.
Yeah,
Hippopotamus?
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 Hippopotamus.
Can I just not allow me to call it a river horse?
A what?
A river horse. You could call it that. That's great.
And that's because if you like the Danish name of the hippopotamus is like a word combined by two words, and if you translate that directly, it will turn into river horse.
Ah.
Because the third part is called flod, and the last part is called hist. Flod hist, which is a hippopotamus.
Flul his.
It's probably pronounced hip hop anonymous.
Hippopotamus?
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 Hip hop. Has anybody ever seen Big Daddy?
Oh yeah,
Long
yeah, yeah.
ago.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Where it's like, I think it's Rob Schneider, and he's like, hip hop anonymous.
Hippopotamus?
He's like trying to pronounce the big words. It is like getting all the big ones. Yeah, good time.
Good times.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the like angelic light beams coming in right now.
No,
That's
Yay.
nice.
heaven
Oh,
sent.
beautiful.
It's that golden hour.
Not quite.
Heaven sent.
Almost.
You still got that much sunlight down there?
Yep.
Hip hop anonymous. Thank you, Snake Eye. That is so cool.
Hip Hop Anonymous.
Have you guys seen the Christmas star yet? The slow formation of the Christmas star in the eastern horizon?
Have not.
No.
I think I found them, but
What?
I think I found them, but I'm not sure that if they were it or not. But they were like,
I walked from my mom's house to the RV yesterday and I took a photo, and my camera like legit took a photo of all three of them, and usually it won't even take a good picture of the moon. So I don't know, I got a sweet spot or something yesterday.
that's what's up.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Well, I think
Yeah.
they're bright. They're bright. That's why, right? They're super bright.
So bright.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I don't know, at least for us it's like 6 p.m. at the eastern horizon. Probably for you guys too, Hannah.
Okay.
Yeah. And on the 21st is when it's supposed to like overlap and be really bright.
And then we enter into the age of Aquarius, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You said for us. What time is it there right now?
4:30.
Okay, so you're in my time zone, not Elise's.
No.
Yes, but how much light do you have right now?
Not shit.
Yeah, see, for me it's like, you know, the sun is still not even over the mountain range. So I think you're a higher latitude, whereas these two are more at the same.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
But it doesn't
it was
matter.
more about the geographical location.
Hey Joe, is that a term that your local weatherman uses on your local news?
Not shit.
Not shit.
Yeah, we have not shit light,
right now.
not shit snow,
No, that's a technical. That's
shit ton of snow.
Shit ton is definitely a technical. Actually, it's funny, on my weather group, we have what's called the Corgi report, and so we'll measure snow in corgis.
You have a weather group and you measure snow in corgis?
Yes. Well, I run the weather group for the whole Black Hills, basically.
Wow.
It's a big group. I'm a part of it.
Yeah, there's like
I love
11,000 people in there.
I love the drama that comes through on it. There's some snark. You know,
God.
I thought the Burning
I had
Man
to deal
group
with
had
some shit
snark.
this weekend, or this last few days. It was a mess.
It's a bunch
I
of
had to do
smart
some
asses.
damage.
Like no one can just be nice to each other. It's like, why the hell did you have to do that? Like you could just scroll.
It's only like
Facebook.
5. There's like fucking 5 people that are just assholes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody else gets stirred up, and the soft ones get super offended. And it's like,
That's me. I was at the emotional table during the product hunt symposium. That's
but
great.
you know, we measure snow in corgis, so people will post pictures of their little corgi,
and they'll be like, "We have 1.5 corgis, or we have 3/4 of a corgi of snow today."
Are corgis not popular there?
No, it's just like there's a few people that have them, and it happened once, and then everybody was like, "This is the shit," and so now it became a thing.
It's stuck.
I like that.
Yeah, so now it's stuck. And
Well, I
people
mean, their legs are such small units. It makes it very easy to, guesstimate when it comes
Yeah,
to
you can
corgis.
measure
So what you say is that either you have snow paw high, or else it's up to the nose.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Not dachshund, but corgi. We want like
Yeah, you're paw
the
high.
closer to like
or up
12
to the
inch
nose.
than 6.
Well, it'll be like fractions of a corgi. So it'll be like a half corgi, or like a quarter of a corgi, or like 2.5
That's
corgi.
hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny. So
We can measure rainfall in river horses.
Rainfall is
Yeah.
Yeah, have it. That one,
I love
that
it.
one, that one, that one, and that one.
I hope this is
I
mine.
have now sent Elias 5 corgis in the Twitch chat.
Right now on your computer?
Yeah.
So you're
I
not
have,
giving us your full undivided attention right now, Taff?
Kayla, dear Kayla. Now, I'd like to inform you about something. On this
Drop some
camera,
knowledge on
my
me, Taff.
laptop, I have the Twitch, which is on the stream that are with you guys on it. Over here is my TV, where I have Utopia running at the same time, which means that right now I do not have you once, I have you twice. And because Eliza is also streaming her Twitch to the Utopia, I have you running multiple times in the streaming consensus of like just looking into Eliza's camera, and then I have you like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like I have multiple times.
You have triple intention with us right now.
It's
So
a
like I have
Christmas
not just
miracle.
one, I have many.
This is as close as I have here. I have red yarn and white yarn. This is like a Katamari.
She's outdone you, Jeremy.
Sorry, Jeremy, we have a new leader.
So Taff, am I streaming on your Twitch channel right now by being in Topia?
On mine.
Yeah, because like Eliza have like, if you look at Eliza's camera on Topia, you can see Eliza, she's then behind her one big off Barbie doll house, and then beside her you have the like Topia streaming, and then if you look in the corner of that one, you have yourself.
So you're saying you have Elise's streaming in your Twitch.
Teff, I've got you in my hand. I've got you in my hand, Teff. What do you say about that?
Yeah.
I'm gently
sitting on
rocking
Eliza's
you.
hand.
I'm rocking you to sleep now. Go to sleep, Teff.
Sleepy time music.
He dead.
Somebody record that track. We gotta layer it.
We even got some snoring.
Tea bags are great.
Cookies.
For me,
Oh
man.
my, I have a nightmare. I thought the tea bags were great. What a nightmare.
Cool this afternoon.
Oh my goodness.
Man, that's great.
You guys are
That's
fun.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this place is too fucking wild for me, man.
Oh, there's a tree here now. I'm so oblivious. I'm just noticing.
Yeah.
You first now?
Yep.
You have been here for a longer time than I have, and you have first noticed it now.
It's like yesterday in the Twitch stream when Logan was changing out his glasses, and I was like, "Oh, were you changing your glasses?" And they were legit like doing a vote on which glasses were best.
Yeah,
I didn't catch any of that.
I can understand that.
Uh,
To be
they
honest,
all
I
look
like
very
it.
similar in my defense. Maybe they didn't, but
they kind of did, like, because like three of them was like round glasses, where two of them were more square of it. So like they were very similar. Personally, I like the first pair a lot. But like one of the pairs was round and black, and I was just sitting looking at it, and I was like, "Hello, Harry Potter."
That's
Like
funny.
I typed it, like I whispered it to his wife, and she was like, "Oh yeah, Tiff, you're right. It looks
She's
like
all,
Harry
I
Potter."
like it.
Yeah,
Jeremy, I fucking love what you got going on, bro.
Yeah,
And I
love
love
it?
your
I'm jealous of
Santas
it.
in the background.
There is so much going on there, and it's all like
I'm
so
jealous of it.
artistically placed.
Yeah, I think I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out of space and I'm out of ornaments.
You just gotta go back to your parents.
Do I have enough bells?
Do you have a candy cane to go in the center of the wreath?
Oh, there you go.
Don't.
He's
just
like
You just
plotting.
ruined everything.
Yes.
No, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's great.
We have a whole nother stream next week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got it twice a week.
Well, before Christmas, I mean.
Oh yeah.
Oh
We
yeah.
got one more
So how is Jeremy gonna outdo himself next week? That's
Yeah.
a big question.
Because Christmas is on.
He's gonna wear the North suit.
Oh,
You
Christmas.
can
is
have a
Friday.
stream on Monday, and you can have a stream on Wednesday.
Are we all gonna be here Christmas Eve or what?
Christmas
I don't
Eve
have
is
anything going on.
my family's
I ain't
big
doing shit. So
big day to celebrate, so I might not be available.
We
I
might
work.
see a car, but we'll probably be on. I have to work till noon, but
I work until 3, like every Thursday.
I'll be around that day, but I'm going to the Chiricahuas, like the day after Christmas.
where's that?
It is east of here, like almost on the border of New Mexico, about 2 hours. And my friend
I
from
love-
Phoenix is coming down to visit. We're gonna like camp in our vehicles and then do a big hike, like an 8-mile hike.
Okay. I love being on the internet and streaming and doing this thing because anytime anybody mentions something that I don't know what it is, I just immediately Google it.
Right?
Mhm.
Like I'm literally looking at the Chiricahuas now. You know,
Look, tell everyone how amazing.
it's super cool. It's like a bunch of rock, like spires almost, or something like that. It's super interesting. It's very phallic.
You know, I want to go walk through the Valley of the Phallus.
Yeah, I mean that's basically what they look like. So, or at least a bunch of them anyway. It does. It kind of looks like a mushroom pin.
Yeah, one of the trails is Mushroom Head Trail.
Yeah, it's like straight. It looks like when a colony starts pinning.
Oh, Jeremy.
There we go. One bit of purple and I'm done.
Super
Ah,
cool. Though.
so good.
Yeah, Jeremy, I have you in ghost mode right now, so
Oh, is that it?
Now you're just the
The
creepy
Christmas-
face.
the Christmas
floating next to
ghost.
it.
Yes, now I'm gonna haunting you. Ooh.
You've come to haunt Tef with his teabag dreams. Ooh, I'm the ghost of Christmas past. All those past teabags. Ooh.
If I go to Facebook and watch it, it looks so much better than that tiny little screen. Copy.
Alright, let me look.
It's just like full ass screen, Jeremy's fucking face just floating around.
That's pretty awesome.
Well, hello, Dimmel Small Sack. Welcome to the stream
Oh,
of the
welcome.
Tea House.
May I introduce you
Say
to
something about
Tef, the
small
host, the host. Oh, that's Melissa. Oh, hey, Melissa, what's up?
I got myself a little gift bag when I ended my internship yesterday,
Oh,
and it
congrats.
contained tea.
Oh, they give you
Internship
tea?
for what? Internship for what, Jeff?
Working at a cafe.
Oh, okay.
So like, and being there and bullying all the employees so they did not have a boring Christmas. Sorry for all the noises.
I don't know if it'll show up on here. That's last night, the Saturn and Jupiter.
Wow.
Oh wow, yeah, we can see it. That's sweet.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Those are
And the
sweet
moon
spots.
over my shed. Yeah.
Oh, so
My friend
cool.
just texted me and asked, like, when is that happening? And I'm like, I love that I'm the go-to for people to like ask about stuff like that.
When it is happening, we want to know.
Tell us about the celestial events. When do we become Aquarians? We've been singing this song for 30 years.
The hippies want to know.
The hippies want to know. We see you crocheting, Kayla. We know that you're the one to ask.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that it was the like legit dawn of
I think so.
Aquarius. Yeah, my life coach told me that the other day. I was like, whoa, no shit.
It's a big deal. Yeah, you know.
It is a big deal.
There was a freaking cool ass song written about it, and we just forgot, I guess.
Well, it's interesting because about 2018, I started talking about how I was saying this to everybody too, and talking about how kind of crazy society was, and the only way it was going to be fixed was what I called the humbling. And I was like, it's got to be something big that's going to shake up all of society, maybe something nature related, something like that. I didn't know what it was. I just called it the humbling.
Yeah.
And then I was like, between 2020 and 2024 is when all this crazy shit's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And I had no idea about the age of Aquarius, nor did I have any idea that COVID was going to happen. And then sure enough, come 2020, the humbling happened.
Yeah, I had a hunch about 2020 as well. I had this like, okay, if I don't have my like group of people set up, I'm gonna be fucked.
Yeah, my was like the next 4 years.
So have you got your group of people set up?
You guys are here right now.
Yeah?
I just found you. No, I do not have my group of people set up. I am not apocalypse ready. I do not have my sustainable garden. None of the things I thought.
Tef, what is
What
that?
are you showing us, Tef?
This is the tea.
Is it like chai?
No, it's called licorice powder. Power, not powder, power.
Oh, that's the you were talking about. Tef, I was telling you that would be the tea that you would like. The tea at your cafe, yeah.
Yeah.
Just checking that out. Cool.
It's sweet with a fresh blending around full of licorice, fine tone of anise and gunpowder. A lovely tea for true licorice fans.
I'm a fake.
50% of it is licorice rot.
Toothpaste.
And a seed, green gunpowder tea, lemongrass, star anise, peppermint, eucalyptus.
That's lovely.
I'm gonna try that out tomorrow.
Problems.
I'm really a novice at this whole easy bake oven thing. I'm having trouble with my cookie today, but
did your light bulb burn out?
There's no light bulb. So the light bulb became illegal in 2011 and was discontinued, and then the easy bake oven was relaunched in a new retro design in that same year in 2011.
So a Barbie dollhouse.
What does it use now?
I don't know. See, so I
heating
tried.
element?
It has a heating element, and all of the articles that I could find talking about it just said it's an innovative heating element that can reach 375 degrees inside.
So you need to dissect it at some point in order to figure it out.
Yeah. I was like, could that be a
Well,
scream?
Yeah,
It
that's
is
Logan.
Reverse engineer the
Logan has
easy
said
bake
he will-
oven.
He will break one open if we buy him one.
It's probably just a standard heating element.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, I'll let Logan do that. I know Logan will have a lot of fun busting one open.
You have a lot of fun breaking such one open.
There are small gods foraging in the fires in the easy bake oven. Heck yeah.
Yeah, who knew you could turn into this about tea and also get to learn about easy bake ovens?
And the same
And
string-
sparkle strobe
And
lights.
design.
diversity is key.
This is what tea's all
Openness
about,
to
right?
other subjects.
Your design.
Tea is a vessel. That's what it's about.
Okay, so Snake Eye
It's not a
DIY
vessel,
wants
I
to
cannot take it
know
on.
the wattage. So it says 120 volts AC, 60 hertz, 100 watts.
Hi, Snake Eye.
Yeah, he's on Twitch.
He's on the Twitch.
Maybe he's having a bad hair day or something. That's why he's not coming here. But you know,
He's
If
alert.
he has that bad hair day, then there's truly something wrong.
I love your wholesome jabs, Tef.
What do you mean? I'm just pointing out if he had a bad hair day, then truly something is wrong.
Then the world is just over. Something horrible has happened. So Elise,
Like
is Legolas like your favorite?
Oh yeah, he's my favorite.
I didn't know about that. I was like, oh.
Yeah, you know, I was young and impressionable at the time. I don't know how I feel about him now. You know, I'm a different person, but you know, I have like that sensory memory. You know, that long hair just brings back all those
triggers
memories.
Oh,
It triggers that like sensation of excitement, like, ooh,
Oh, Legolas! Oh,
he's so pretty.
Elves are dope.
He still is.
Elves are the shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing about elves is they're always going to be beautiful.
Yeah, they're always awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of the what are they called? The Duodwain? Whatever Aragorn is, the like long life man. I'm just a fan of Aragorn. I have my visceral reaction from him. Yeah.
So you're into demi-humans.
I'm what? Into humans?
Demi-humans.
Demi-humans?
Demi-humans, yeah. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
into Tolkien. So,
Yeah?
that's what I like.
What do
I
you
just
like?
started using my Kindle, and I have those on there.
Awesome.
And it's easier to read long fantasy novels on the Kindle for me than it is on a book.
Why is that?
So, like, I'm rereading Clan of the Cave Bear right now, and I remember the chapters are, like, so long, and I'd always, like, fall asleep halfway through them. But on the Kindle, I blew through 2 of them today.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know why it is. It's because I'm maybe not, like, spatially holding on to the 4 next pages and, like, thinking about that. I'm just, like, reading the content. I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Whoops.
Funny trivia, they're actually our favorite movies to watch in the clinic because they're like 4 hours long. And so you put it on and it's like, oh wait, it's the end of the day. Okay.
Sweet.
You don't have to constantly be picking
You like
new
4 hour
movies.
movies, put it on at 1 or 2 and it's like, oh, okay. Day's over. Cool.
Nice and easy.
What is Microsoft Power Automate? Anybody know? I guess
No.
Snake Eye
Send me to Google
DIY.
it for us, and then we know.
Yeah. Yeah, because Snake Eyes said that he's learning about Microsoft Power Automate, and he's having a blast.
Create automated workflows.
Oh.
Previously, Microsoft Flow to improve productivity with business process.
Ugh.
All those words.
Ugh.
Thank you, Joe, for knowing everything with your handy dandy gadget Google.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
it's
has
simple.
access to
Quickly
the Oracle.
Quickly automate your workflows, enable business logic to simplify app building, and model your processes across connected data sources and services.
Huh, it's a
There's a
Snake
bunch of
Eye.
tech shit that I'm not interested in.
Yeah, that's weird. So that's weird. Snake Eye is into that. Well, that's cool. You know, some people have to do it, be organized, and
You know what I'm interested in? And I think we had this conversation. I'm interested in people being interested in shit.
Yeah. Passionate, nerdy folks.
I'm pretty sure me and you had this conversation, Kayla.
Yeah, I think I was part of that.
Yeah.
Because we were both like...
And I was just listening to a pod today, and it kind of brought that back up. But it's almost like I can glean a little bit. I can like live through that person just by watching them do it, and kind of like enjoy it to some extent, like they are. You know what I mean? When you watch somebody just do what they're good at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you kind of just like get immersed in it, and you like their experience kind of it like rubs off on you. You know, you start to immerse yourself in their experience, and all of a sudden you're feeling that joy just like they are.
Yeah, so you know, I think I've read some kind of like scientific theories on what's going on there. At least not from like observing viewpoint, but from an actual practice viewpoint. And it's flow. Like the thing that you're talking about
flow
is
state.
Flow
Yeah,
state.
flow state.
Yeah.
For sure.
So nerds are just like they're just confident to be in flow state, which is really cool,
Yep.
you know.
We all have something that we can get into flow state, though. You know.
Yeah.
They're confident to be in flow state. I love that terminology you just used. I'm thinking about Way of the Peaceful Warrior right now, because that's like what Socrates was talking about to Dan Millman in that story.
Oh yeah, Snake Eye had recommended that story the other day on his stream.
It's good.
Is it? You recommend it, Kayla?
Totally. I think I have a copy I could send you if you want.
Awesome. Oh, you know what? You could probably send something nice in the book too.
I can, yeah, if you want me to. Cool. We came up with an idea. I got this.
You need to warn people if they're epileptic not to look at Jeremy's screen, because this shit is intense.
When you lean forward, Jeremy, those ornaments really pop off.
Yeah.
Wow, you look like a Katamari.
That is serious. I don't know what that is either. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh my god, please.
Yes.
Does anyone know what a Katamari is? Anyone but me?
I do.
You do? Thank you, Hannah. Like, la 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 la. So it's like the most oddly satisfying video game I've ever played. You have a small ball, and you roll things up with it. But you can only roll things up that are small until you get to a certain size. So I love to think about, like, when I worked in a casino, maybe I would start out on a, like, blackjack table, and I could only roll up, like, you know, cigarette butts and poker chips and cards. And then eventually I would, like, roll up cups. And then I would, like, get so big I'd roll off the table and, you know, pick up other things.
This is as Japanese as it gets.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like Japanese Teletubbies.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
But it's very satisfying. Sam has 2 versions of the game.
I played Katamari Damacy on PS2. My favorite one was where you could get big enough to start rolling up the cosmos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then, like, you roll up the cruise ship and the octopus, and then they're all like...
And they're wiggling in your Katamari. I love it. Yay. I walked into on my friends playing that game when I was like in my early 20s, and I was like, I don't understand what's happening.
Sam got it in high school, or in college. He, like, taught me how to play it.
Nice.
So I have a question.
Like, juniors.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What puts you in flow state?
What?
I said, what puts you in flow state? I can tell with that. I'm not confused on the crochet thing. So just curious if you guys know some things that like put you in that zone where like the world just stops existing.
So okay, so I think a good way to explain it is kind of like there was somebody that came through the tea house during Burning Man that was like a researcher in Hong Kong on like psychology, and he studied the state of presence versus being in your mind, versus being in your mind, right? So
Absolutely.
I believe that flow state is like when you are actually performing something, but then also being present. Like you don't have to think. You know, you're so good at what you're doing. It's just like in your blood. It's and when you're in that state and doing that, your happiness levels go really high.
I
Contact
recommend.
improv.
What you
It's
should do
dance
is
form.
you don't just turn yourself into a wreath. Do you really
Yeah,
want to?
Jeremy's in flow state.
Oh
Do you
yeah,
really want to shut down
definitely.
the mind? Just be present. Just turn yourself into a wreath.
Well, that definition is cool because a couple of things that popped into my mind immediately. There was like tea. You know,
Yeah.
when I'm at the tea table, everything else kind of just disappears.
And you lose track of time.
Absolutely. When I'm in conversation and doing that dynamic thing, it's really cool when it's like you and maybe one or two other people, and you're just having tea, and you just start talking about life. Like me and my best friend Corey can do it. Like it literally takes like 10 minutes, and we're like in it. And Ash will be hanging out with us, and she'll just leave because she's like, "Y'all are gone." You know what I mean? Because she's like,
"See you later."
Yeah, basically. You know, she's cool about it. You know, she's cool with it, but she just like disappears. She's like, "This isn't my spot," and me and Corey are just like, "Whoa," you know, and we just start vibing off of each other. So, you know, cigars can put me in the same spot. It's just something that brings me to the present moment.
So,
really
talking about sharing flow state with like another person, doing contact improv. It's like when you're in dance and you find a point of contact and you lean into it and move and improv your movements with another person based off of that point of contact. And when I find someone who does it well, it's like the most amazing thing I've ever experienced.
So it's tandem. It's like a 2-person dance. Right.
It could be anywhere from like just me with gravity, and like I'll do it in the kitchen against the wall and stuff, but with another person, or even like a bunch of people all in an amoeba. Like it's pretty hippie shit from Eugene, but it feels really good. But you'll find stuff if you like YouTube it.
I'm already in it.
But a lot of the stuff you'll find is probably kind of fast paced, and I like to do the slower stuff.
Okay.
Because it's a little more. Because there's like a lot of lifts and stuff involved with like serious dancers. But
Sam's brother actually did the music score for Contact Improv movie.
Oh wow, there's like a bunch of people doing it.
I'll have to find like the name of it.
Cool.
It's intimidating if you don't know how to do it and everybody around you is doing it. I think Beloved is like that.
I feel like this is kind of the definition of a flow state.
Contact improv?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like something you would use as an example of flow state.
Yeah. Elise, you're right though. Beloved is huge on that, and like a lot of that group would go to ecstatic dance weekly in Eugene, and a big part of my process living in Oregon was to like open myself up to that, because I was intimidated, and it is edgy to like reduce my energetic boundaries and even physical boundaries by like entering touch with strangers. But the dance floor felt like a pretty good container. You know, we had an intro and an exit, and we like talked about rules and guidelines. So yeah, I love to do that stuff. I wish I could do that at my birthday party on Sunday.
Oh, you should. Yeah, we could have a little flow corner, you know, a little dance party flow corner.
Yay! Over by the crochet people.
Yay.
Jeremy,
Yeah,
how
Hannah,
much
please
more
come
stuff
if
do
you guys want
have?
to.
Definitely. Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds fun.
I love Jeremy's ghost head. It's still there. It's just Elise and
I'm
Ghost
chilling.
head.
You know, I got the Christmas ghost at my tea table. I'm about to serve the ghosts some cookie.
I can
You
turn.
know.
Woo!
You wanna
Tef,
try?
you're putting us into a portal.
Which
Yeah.
is going for it.
Yeah, just go into Arr. It's gone. Christmas ghost, you ate my cookie. I worked so hard to make that cookie.
It took my heating element 30 minutes to heat up to 375.
45 for this counting.
No, but seriously, look, it's a legit cookie. I did it.
All the Care Bears in there working hard to keep those fires going.
They're in the coal factory, like shoveling coal into the Easy Bake in the back. It was like
Strawberry shortcake for supervisor.
that bitch.
Know it.
Work, bears, work. Aww.
Did someone say union? Get out of here. None of that.
So you're telling me I need to leave?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Jeff, you can say.
It's the Care Bears that have to
He's
work.
like, I'm the union leader. Fair rights.
The cookie is so good.
It's like that last.
Amazing.
That's so far. Whoa.
Yeah.
What is going on up there? That's like a half. That's like a half an hour back on your stream. More than that even. See, there you go. You're disappearing.
Disappearing.
You just got it looped. Watch, put your earbuds in. Now watch. You're gonna like disappear under the table. Again. Oh no. Yeah, Tuf's just got your stream on a loop. No.
Like, to be honest, I made a gift.
Oh,
He's
it's a
all, I
gift.
just went in and made a gift.
Wait, where is this?
Wait. Is it GIF or GIF?
They say people say
Exactly.
it's
Tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. I don't know.
It depends on what you think, but it's the word graphic, so I would say it's a GIF. You know,
Small video you're running on a loop. So like, that's what I've made of realize. Like, she's hiding behind the desk, and then she's moving in from the side.
GIF is like shitty peanut butter.
Yeah, it's a
I
GIF.
do not care.
Did you call it a GIF? I think it's called a GIF.
No, it's a GIF, but a lot of people do call it a GIF.
And let's go back to this one.
Hey Tef, do any of your friends participate in any Krampus activities?
What?
Do you know what Krampus is?
Krampus. You don't have Krampus?
What-
Krampus doesn't.
I not know what Krampus is.
Please enlighten me on about what this Krampus thing is.
Wow.
This whole Krampus thing? That's like that's the nickname for the Christmas version of COVID.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
No, we only have Santa Claus in Denmark.
Okay.
And then we have elves.
So like Krampus is like pretty. It's trending here in the States. Like last year, there was probably like 10 different Krampus parties in Las Vegas, in my city. It was really
Okay.
popular. People get all dressed up, and I don't know if they really know what it is. It's just kind of fun to get dressed up like a demon and try to scare people.
Well, everyone loves a good demon.
Isn't it like German? What's the origin of that? Is it like German or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. He's from around those parts when like you have like both Saint Nicholas and Krampus coming around, and then if you've been a good kid, you get like candy from Saint Nicholas, and if you have been a bad kid, Krampus will like with his chain he will wrestle them and scare you and make you afraid, like to
it's
punish you.
Austrian, Slovenian, and Hungarian, and Czech.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it is.
yeah.
It's not German.
It doesn't list it here.
But all the creepy holidays are from Germany.
It's everything but Germany, basically.
That's so funny.
All,
I always
all
thought
of that
it was.
area besides Germany.
We had a Christmas calendar on television some like 15, 20 years ago.
I didn't know it was a movie.
Where like the story of Christmas is learned about.
Kayla, you know what you should have at your birthday party?
Huh.
You should have a boot dance party.
A boot dance
A
party?
boot dance party.
Yeah.
Do I have to Google that too?
Yeah,
You
please,
should.
please do.
Yeah, I guess I could embed a video.
Yeah, and
Or I
that
could just
video.
play the audio at the stage at some point.
Yeah, it's a YouTube. Oh, you were there that day we listened to that, right? The one that
Yeah.
Tef told. Actually, I think Snake Eye
Yeah,
actually
Tef
told
enlightened us.
I don't know what it is.
It's like it's a Danish Christmas. You called it a
Ah,
calendar.
sure
I don't
thing.
know what a calendar is. Is it a TV show?
Well,
or...
Yeah, kind of. It's like a TV show. Yeah, to be honest, it's a Christmas calendar TV show wherein you have 24 episodes out through December, and then you get a new one every day. And like they're quite popular in Denmark. Like we have 5 different stations, TV stations, who's like hosting each their own television show of the Christmas calendar show. Man, I loved every day, like come home from school, do your homework, and then you have the first Christmas calendar show, and then you get a half hour to eat dinner, and then you have the second one to do it. Unless there was like a handball tournament, then you like needed to wait an extra 2 hours to see it. But you have it like every day at the same time.
I love it.
Yeah.
And that's why I hated handball as a kid, because it interrupted my Christmas calendar show.
Dab nabbit.
What a reason to hate handball.
Now I just think it's boring.
So Elise, I got this in the coast of Oregon a couple summers ago. Like shortly after the eclipse. But it's a book that changes lives.
Oh wow, cool.
So get ready.
Wait, you're talking about this book?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, after you get that book, then you read this one.
Yep.
And then you also read this one.
Got all the Dan Millman stuff.
Oh, no.
This stuff is gold.
You got Dan Millman, and then you got the Way of or the Rock Warriors Way for rock climbing, and like all of the other like.
Yeah, Dan Millman inspires a lot of the whole like Western warrior philosophy. There's really good stuff in there. Highly, highly, highly recommend reading those books.
Okay. Well, I'm getting one, so.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna send her this one.
They're really, really easy to read. Like they're like light novels instead of being like dense philosophy.
Don't you have the other ones too? Like,
I have a lot of dense philosophy books as well.
My newest book is
What happened?
Becoming Supernatural. Is anybody familiar?
No.
No.
You ever heard of Joe Dispenza?
Oh yeah, yeah. I read Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, but
So
not super. Not the one you have.
Yeah, and then the other one he has is what you are the placebo.
Yeah, the placebo effect or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's called You Are the Placebo or something like that. But yeah, I'm reading Becoming Supernatural, and I'm only a little ways into it, but I'm fucking hooked already. Talks about
Yeah.
a lot of stuff I'm really interested in, and so here's a
Like neural plasticity and
yeah,
changing your fucking
capable of
way of behaving in the world.
resonance and nonlinear stuff. I guess I'm flipped around, but The Secret Teachings of Plants by Stephen Harrod Bunner.
Oh, cool.
Same kind of deal. It talks about, your biological oscillators, basically. So, like heart resonance, gut resonance, and it explains it in scientific terms so it's not just like this woo woo bullshit. It's real stuff. And about, bringing your consciousness from here down into your heart, living less linear.
Yeah.
Or perceiving, I guess, less in a less linear manner. So, super enjoying it.
Whoa.
I think I got
That's a glitch.
Did you glitch out?
When I went to check my phone briefly.
Yeah. I don't know. All the background's all gone. I just see the videos and audio right now. But
oh wow.
And my light went out too, so I don't know what's going on. But
it's the Krampus, man.
Oh yeah, careful.
Hey.
Scary.
Well. Dear Kayla, that just means you can focus more on us instead of other stuff.
On other stuff. You guys are my focus, aside from kombucha.
Same.
Oh, nice. Is yours homebrewed?
Yeah, well, yes, but it's homebrewed by my little natural food store.
Nice.
Who are like our friends.
Oh yeah, those are good.
It's called Lavender.
Lavender. That's cute.
Love Ender. It is ending love.
Who's Ender? That's what Ashley says. Who's Ender?
Lavender.
Who's Ender? Who is this Ender?
Ender is someone who's ending everything.
Yeah, that's no
Yeah,
good.
I take these with me to work all the time. People are like, "What the fuck are you drinking, Grolsch? Drinking beer while you're driving cab?" I'm like, "No, it's just."
I always have that thought too when I'm drinking kombucha while I'm driving. That people are like,
I'm waiting to get pulled over with one of these in my cup holder, and the cop is like, "What do you got there?" You know what I mean? I'm like, "Oh shit."
It sounded like beer breath that you were coming out of the cop.
I'm gonna have kombucha breath, making you think it's alcohol.
Well, it kind of is. Just
yeah.
Not
it can be if you let it go too long.
Mm-hmm.
I got real kombucha drunk at Shakti Fest one year, and I didn't intend to, but I was like, doing massage backstage, and we had access to like all the free shit at the table, and I kept drinking like. It might have been Health Aid. It's like slightly more potent than some of the others.
Yeah.
And I remember it was like the afternoon and I caught myself and I was like, I'm fucking drunk right now. Why is that?
6 kombuchas later.
Yeah. This sunset's real pretty, you guys. Do you want to like go watch?
I can drink a lot of booch, man.
Who's got the booch?
I can't drink a lot. I just like a little. I can't even drink a whole bottle at one time.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I try to reduce it more.
I can drink it all day. I gotta like control myself because it's like it's not good to drink too
Especially
much.
those big ass bottles, yeah.
I drink a shitload of it, so I try to limit myself to like 1 a day max. But if it's our stuff that we're brewing on the counter, then it's a little bit harder because there's like 12 bottles in my fridge.
I mixed mine with rum last night and watched another Werner Herzog documentary.
Sounds like a romantic evening with self.
I was on a video chat with a friend, so
Okay.
it was shared. But
I don't know.
I'm a fucking nerd about cave drawings. I was so excited to like share it with somebody. Yeah.
Oh, Sam, I watched Alien Worlds.
Yeah.
At least 2 episodes.
Is that so awesome?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's exactly like that show I used to watch on Discovery. It's like the same exact concept. Like the only difference was that in the new show, they they almost like parallel each story or each description of a being or why something with like Earth, like something
Yeah.
which wasn't.
Yeah, I really appreciated that.
It's cool, yeah, because it brings it back and makes it relatable. Yeah.
Everybody say hi to Ash.
Nice.
Hi, Ash.
Hello,
Hi,
Ash.
Ash.
Hi.
Hello.
Even Bitcoin.
Love
Here.
it.
Here, bud. Come on, Bitcoin.
Maybe.
I gotta close my door.
Hey, did you guys see
Getting
that
chilly.
Bitcoin went up to 23 over 23,000? Yesterday it hit 20,000 and already jumped up to 23,000, man. If you would have bought Bitcoin yesterday, you would have already made a ton of money.
Shit.
But then you also need to sell it again.
Yeah, you sell it later when it's $1 million.
You need money to be able to buy it. That's my problem.
I'm digging this like really long hair. Sorry,
hair?
I'm like having a narcissist moment in my camera.
Okay.
I am fucking a freak about hair, so I dig. I have
Yeah.
a really weird long hair fetish.
No, me too.
I met
Beards
guys
and
like,
hair. It's like, can I
Can I-
brush your hair? Or
can I
when
touch
I was
it?
at Beloved, Elise, you know Kevin, right? Like ginger beard.
Oh yeah.
You guys know?
He was like, yeah.
He yeah, anyways, I was like, can I brush your beard? Like in the forest right now? And it was just the most amazing experience both of us had ever had.
That's funny.
But yeah, I washed it today, so it's got its like out of the shower curl, and I love that.
For sure. Yeah, my boss
Yeah.
has like that. Well, I guess my old boss. She's like my big sister, but she's got like that just thick. It's so thick and just long and luscious, and I'm always like, can I? She'll like pull it out in the office. I'll be like, can I touch your hair? She's like, what the fuck? Like,
At least number one, at least you're asking for consent.
Yeah.
And number two, you're not asking to smell it.
well, I would do it. I would probably do it even if she said no. So
But that's not okay, Joe.
I wouldn't do it to just anybody if they said no, though. But I would do it to her.
Just your sister.
Yeah, she's basically my big sister.
I have to take off. I have to dang it 7:30, and I probably should remove some of this.
Nah, take it with me.
You're like, I'm dressed, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Get on another call, which is semi-serious.
100% take it with.
Yeah, I vote wear it.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right, Jeremy, we'll see you
I pull
next
a lot
time.
of shit on video calls.
I
that
hope you get a
I'm
lot
still-
of traction and use out of your great decorations today. They're incredible.
Yeah, you just tell them this is the real me, and if you can't accept it, then it's not gonna work out.
Do you not have holiday cheer, you monsters?
if you really want to see who I am.
What is a holiday, Tia?
Just freak out, be like, you're a Scrooge.
Humbug.
Have fun.
All right,
All
have
right,
fun,
we'll be
Jeremy.
able
See you
to-
next time.
I don't know if I'll be able to make it next Thursday, but I'll certainly try.
Well, we'll be here Monday too.
So
All right, I'll see you later.
Bye bye, Jimmy.
Hi. Oh, Thursday is Christmas Eve. That's right. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
know what when is. Where am I? Who am I? We're just floating in space. What is this place?
does anybody have plans for? You know what? It's really weird. We have 5 people here that don't have kids.
That's not weird.
That's crazy.
Not weird.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
curious if anybody's got any actual plans.
For the weekend?
We're
or for
gonna
Christmas?
exchange presents probably, but that'll take like 10 minutes. I bought them socks. My grandma was all stressed like, oh, I can't get Kayla anything, and my mom asked me about it, and I was like, well, let's get a candle and some bath salts while we're at the grocery store, and we can just wrap that. She was like, sweet. So I was like, you could go in the garage and just find a cup, because we have all this shit in the garage. I'm like, just wrap that, Grandma.
That's funny.
Reuse.
You'll be like the great aunt in Christmas Vacation. She shows up with the presents, and like the first one's like, meow, 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 and like the cat in the box, and then the next one is the Jello mold with the cat kibble on top of it. They're like,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
She just grabs anything from around the house and wraps it in the box and gives it as a present.
Yeah, I would do that. I give gifts like all throughout the year when I'm just like, oh my god, so and so would love this. Like,
That's I'm just about ready to explain my approach to gift giving because I don't do Christmas presents. I do presents from that approach right there.
yeah.
Like I should like to me, it's not authentic if I have to like go out and find you a gift. You know?
So for Christmas, you just give them a card that says, "Hey, remember when I got you this thing back in July? Merry Christmas."
Yeah, there you go.
I give them my presents. I spend time with them. We cook food. I do experiential things.
Yeah. For me, that's not for Christmas though. That's just all the time.
Sit down.
Yeah. Well, in addition to.
Oh,
really... Bitcoin, are you a pirate?
Well, he is stealing the show.
Reason to celebrate Christmas, I guess. It's not really like my holiday.
I celebrate the solstice because that's more meaningful to me.
Same. That's exactly what I'm.
And it's like my birthday is right before, so it's kind of just this like snowballing
nice
celebration. I fucking love December.
Yeah, that's like me and Ash's birthdays are like 12 days apart, and the equinox is right between them. So
you guys are Virgos, right? Fall.
She's a Virgo and I'm a Libra.
Okay.
So we're on each side. So.
Good thing that Jeremy left because Joe would be in the corner there and Bitcoin would be eating you. He saved you just in the nick of time.
Just in the nick of time. Bitcoin looks like he's staring at us.
I don't think Bitcoin agrees with that.
He's like,
Bitcoin
that was great.
Bitcoin isn't stoic.
No.
He's always got that face. He's just like, you know.
Does he have like the underbite?
He does have an underbite, yeah. Let's see.
I love it.
Underbite.
At least did he like the hamburger he had earlier?
Look at that. Look at that underbite.
Look at them big old fangs.
What did you ask, Sam?
Did he like the hamburger you gave him earlier?
I did not give him a hamburger earlier, but he did like it. The thing that's ridiculous is that like he would have gotten more if he would have just been patient and waited. But he's not patient.
Now you're in trouble.
Keep shocking everything.
Was it dry or what?
That's one thing our dogs are really pretty good at is like they don't eat the food on the table. They just get really close and lick it and sniff it, but they don't actually eat it.
Oh, Bitcoin would totally. He did it like right in front of me. Like no shame. God.
You did it right in front of everyone.
Everyone, yeah.
It was right there in the frame.
You realize that that's like Twitch gold, though.
Yeah.
For that to happen live on stream.
Yeah. For sure.
So don't like look a gift horse in the mouth.
Next time, she just got me a burger.
Hold on, let me get his jacket. He's got to be styling.
I'm gonna have to go again in just a minute. I've got my video chat before my Christmas COVID test.
Christmas COVID.
Test. I've got to get the test to make sure I don't have the Christmas COVID.
Good. I trust you do not.
I can't ever guarantee it. So
Right.
we try to be careful.
Yeah, I want to get another test on Saturday. I haven't got one since I went on my date, so I think it's a good idea. But they only do it on the weekends here. Otherwise I have to drive to Tucson, which isn't a big deal, but I would rather wait till Saturday.
Well, it's a big enough deal. It's a big enough deal that like your friend made a deal out of driving back to Tucson about it because you didn't hang out with him.
Because I needed to sit alone and drink coffee for a while. Integrate my amazing experience that I had just had. Yeah. That's okay. It was really good practice to accept that other people maybe don't want to hear my boundaries and that I don't have to give a fuck about that. When my boundaries are reasonable and I've done my best to, convey them.
Even if you're not.
Can you give me an example of one of those reasonable boundaries?
Huh?
Can you give me an example of one of those boundaries that you call reasonable?
Tef, we just spent 2 long days together having a bunch of fun, and now I just really want some downtime and need a little space. Could we hang out tomorrow?
No, fuck you.
No, I'm going back to Denmark. I can't believe I flew all the way out here to see you. You're a horrible person.
I can't believe I drove an hour to park my box truck next to you.
I have hordes of women waiting for me in Tucson.
I must admit, like, if you have just drive for an hour, then the answer will be like, yeah, we can wait till tomorrow. But like, if I've been flying all the way from Denmark to your place, I will probably be pissed. I will still be like, fine. Then I will maybe see you tomorrow, unless I need like a flight back same evening.
You could have a hotel in the same town as me.
Yeah,
and
like
then
I can
you
do
could just
that,
go to your
and then we
hotel
can,
and eat food and Twitch.
And maybe see you for
And
breakfast
have
then
downtime
instead.
for yourself. But
maybe it was that you just let him use the shower.
I think that's probably what it was. Anyways.
But would you really stand me up if I fly all the way from Denmark to your place?
I wouldn't stand you up. I'd be really clear about the hosting capacity that I held.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And the shower privileges that came with it.
And the shower privileges you did or did not have.
Yes.
Oh wait, I didn't know about the shower privilege story. What's that, Kayla?
Oh, it was like early in the morning, and his first messages were like, "Hey, good morning," and then he's like, "Can I use your shower?" It was like 9:30, and I'm like, "I don't want you in my space. My space is really sacred."
Yeah.
And it's very clean, and like I saw the way you hung that dish towel all nilly-willy. I'm not into it.
That's exactly how I feel about my house.
Do you feel that? I felt like, I know I'm kind of OCD about this shit, like, please straighten the towel and don't just flop it up there, but like, it's not gonna dry and it's gonna get funky, and like, there's a reason behind it.
For me, it's like, it's energetic, you know what I mean?
bring somebody in here and the energy's weird and it sticks, you know, and then it takes me time to bring it back to a sacred space. So,
Exactly.
you know, if we bring somebody over here and we're both like, what the fuck, and they leave, like we end up, it's a process to get things back to where they were, you know.
Yeah.
So, but we bring somebody over that's, you know, close to us or that we do vibe with, and they leave some of that essence here, and it's nice because then you feel them after they leave, you know.
Oh, you're talking about the essence de Elise.
Yes.
That too.
Absolutely.
It definitely left an impression.
That's great.
She was having fun on vacation.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
People, yeah.
Elise having a
We
good
won't
time.
go too far into that, but we had fun. We did. And she is welcome back anytime.
Oh, okay. Did I leave a funk at your house? Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
Oh, okay.
You left an energetic funk.
I wouldn't call it a funk. You left an essence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's saying
okay.
you meshed, your energies meshed well, and he appreciated the essence you left.
Well, and you have I would say, so the people that usually come over here are Midwesterners. They're South Dakotans, you know, and we're very mild people. And I'm saying that in
with your Sturgis bike rally.
No, well, that's not us. The Sturgis Bike Rally is people from everywhere else.
I know. I just,
you know, we're very mild people, and so it's usually very chill, or like I said, occasionally somebody comes over with a weird, nasty, like toxic sort of energy. But it was nice to have somebody from somewhere else because you brought an energy here. You know, there was life to it. So, there was no forgetting that experience for sure.
Cool. Well, if anybody wants my essence left in your place, you know, you're welcome to invite me over anytime.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good. I hope to see you again out here sometime.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna throw a big tea festival, man.
See, that's what I'm talking about. We're also the cool part about here is like I'm a good spot to visit on the way to wherever the hell you're going.
Yeah.
You know, because we're right in the middle. So if you're gonna cross the middle of the United States, it's like just come through here.
Yeah. And it's like I know you're gonna be tired after driving through Wyoming because Wyoming is fucking huge.
Yes,
Stop off and hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, we're a good pit stop. That's usually when people come through here is they're like, oh, we're from the east and we're headed to the west or something, and they'll stop here, you know, on the way. And they'll do it like every year on their family vacation or whatever.
Where is where you are is in the line for the Oregon Trail?
No, I don't think so. That's gotta go south. Here, let me look at it.
Yeah, I wonder where the Oregon
I got
Trail
that answer.
Google.
went.
Nobody comes down here because I am very far from everything. I mean, I suppose if you were driving like across the 10, across the country on the 10, I'm only 30 minutes south of that, but
so
got to go through a border checkpoint.
All right, friends, I have to call it an evening. I have to get into my doctor's appointment, and then I have another work call at 5. And then I'm done. So if you guys are still teeing it up in here in like an hour, I'll come back and hang out.
Okay.
Okay, come to my party on Sunday.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast.
Yay.
There's your answer.
Oh, thanks, Joe. Is this the Oregon Trail?
Yeah.
Is that where Granny died of dysentery?
Wow.
We're like right here. Where my mouth is. Look in this area, so it goes south of us.
Okay.
All right.
Is there some ducks happening?
No, that was me making
What
fun
am I
of
hearing?
it.
Oh, okay.
Night night.
My army of ducks, I'm ready.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was a really good one.
My army of ducks.
Yeah, Joe, I don't think you
It
saw
was
that one.
a
Yeah,
GIF.
It was a GIF, yeah. Or as Tep would call it, a GIF.
A GIF.
A GIF.
Oh, you call it GIF too? Okay, cool.
I gif.
No, Sam was the one that says he was just like, is it a GIF or a GIF?
Oh, okay.
So that's how that got brought
Oh,
up.
I see. I thought Tev called it a
We
GIF.
actually called it a GIF, huh? My homeboy, my best friend Corey does. I don't know why. I'm like, but it's a graphic image. Like, what are you? Where are you getting the GIF from?
Yeah.
Doesn't make
So
any
I'm
sense to me.
working on my first ever hippie poncho. I'm
Oh,
excited.
sweet.
That's dope.
Yeah. It's gonna be a couple different like freeform squares.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
We were just talking about ponchos the other day too. Ash really wants one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was just like, find the right blanket, and I'll take it to my mom, and we'll cut a hole in the top.
Totally.
I mean, ta-da, poncho.
Yeah.
I like reusing stuff.
Find a blanket you like.
Yeah, Kayla, let's just hope that you don't end up dating a guy that you gift that to, because, you know, dudes that wear hippie ponchos kind of whoops.
Have you not seen that image of like those three guys standing in a doorway and they're all dressed in crazy crochet garb? I'll see if I just saw it on my timeline. I wonder if I can find it. I would love it if the guy I was dating would wear crazy crochet shit.
Yeah, but like the hippie poncho, like that's like the stereotypical.
Yeah.
You know, like whoop.
You're such a goddess, and I'm so enlightened by you. And hippie talk. I have a girlfriend who's like, you need to stop dating sensitive men. You need to like date a blue collar, like sailor mouthed, whatever. And I'm like, well, why?
It could be good.
Let's see.
Hey, so Tev, tell us about your dating simulation game that you were playing. Or were you just trolling? Was that not truth?
Well, it's a game called Monster Camp. It has a processor called Monster Prom, where like you are supposed to like choose a monster character, and then you like need to like try to date some of the other monsters that is going at the same place, and then at the end you are either going to Monster Prom together or you are not gonna go to Monster Prom together, and then you like need to like take actions, decide stuff on the way. Either you have like a half hour run, or else you have like an hour run. Or if you are like me, who like gonna read everything out, it's gonna take like 2 hours for everything.
Yeah.
Because I also need to decide stuff on the way.
Did you score a date? Did you get a date?
No, Damien did not want to date me.
Aww.
But I got calculators and like Joe, they wanted to date me, but they also wanted to leave me. So like, I've been let down 3 times. I've been scoring 2 times.
Sounds
Take
like
2
fun.
steps forward and 1 step back.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it was good practice for you, Tev? Like, you feel better equipped to go get dates now?
If I want to fuck, yeah. If I want a responsible, meaningful relationship, no.
Oh.
Okay.
I can't believe a video game taught you how to fuck. That's crazy. Are you sure that?
No, it did not tell me how to fuck. It just told me that I will get to fuck if I actually get this person and succeed with this person.
I see. I see.
Consider that if you like succeed, you get a photo of them ready to mingle very much.
Single and ready to mingle.
Very much.
Yeah.
Very much ready.
My turn. Be safe.
Like if you
See you, Joe.
okay.
I'm
Bye
back.
Bye.
I'll see you guys maybe Monday.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, Sunday.
Sunday.
Duh.
Sunday, Cello Joe. Woo!
All right. Please
Have a good
take.
night.
Yeah.
So my favorite musician is playing at my birthday party. I'm a little bit excited about that.
That is cool, I must admit.
2020 turned out being okay.
It has been an awesome year.
A lot of cool things have happened, yeah.
Yeah, like I was forced to stay at home. That's rare I get forced to stay at home.
Right? And I got paid to fucking stay at home. I had that privilege. Absurd. There are people struggling so hard. And I just like was able to receive unemployment. And now live with my family. So
I'm happy for. I'm not going.
yeah. Well, I'm grateful that I have, I'm outside in my own little space. If I was in the house, it would be a whole different story. I would be very irritated.
Yeah, like I could probably live in the same house if I knew that I have a space where like I could like shut the door and no one will interrupt me, and I can like stay there for 3 days without getting out. And then I can like pop up and be like, I'm still alive. See you in 72
I've come out
hours.
for pizza rolls.
Yeah, like if someone say pizza, I will be there, but else they are not gonna see me. And if they see me, they should not complain about not seeing me.
Girl, I don't want to hear about it.
Like, I know I'm staying alone a lot, but that is how I can handle to stay with you for at least 5 minutes. I'm
Hey, so I
building
gotta
up
build
up.
energy.
You just have like different view. You're talking about your family, yeah? I'm assuming.
Also them, yes.
Oh, who are you talking about?
Also them, yes.
Your friends?
All of
Are you,
them?
Are you talking about friends or
Also them,
Family.
yes.
Both of
anybody?
them.
Anybody.
Okay, Elise, I'm gonna Facebook you this picture
Okay.
of these men in crochet. Like,
Oh, okay.
I would be into this. I wouldn't be opposed.
I've seen like the little crochet like shorts. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm not into this. You can have
She's
it.
like, I don't like that.
Not one bit.
I'm a little queer in that way.
Are you gonna go for
Oh,
the
so-
guy, the tall one on the left, like with the little like what's that?
With the little
Speedo?
like vest and shorts.
Yeah, I hardly would call those shorts. Like that's not the right word.
It's like a fanny pack loincloth.
Yeah.
My friend, one of my best friends, got me a subscription to the Savage Lovecast, and I'm excited for that.
What is that?
It's a podcast by Dan Savage, and it's all about like everything sex and relationships, and people call in and ask him questions, and he just completely normalizes all this shit that's like most people would never even talk about. And it's really opening my eyes to like all the different experiences of like relationships and sex and like the spectrum, right? And how you can be wherever you want in that spectrum. And other people are like down for that, like, because there's all these people in the world. So.
Yeah.
But I thought that was a good gift.
Yeah, that's sweet. So is that like a monthly subscription or?
I also really like, yeah, it's like for 6 months. And you can listen to the micro edition on Spotify. It's just a little shorter, and it doesn't have the interviews with the guest. Like, he had an astrophysicist on there that was talking about like the end of the universe, the theoretical end of the universe. And then after she talked about what she does, he was like, so let me have you answer some questions from some callers. And then she was like giving love advice with that perspective. It was cool.
Awesome. The end of the universe is coming. Fuck anybody. Fuck everybody.
I also appreciate his
Please, Elias, do not fuck anybody.
who
We need
what?
consent at least first.
I don't know. Like that's what the astrophysicist would say. I don't know.
We're in a pandemic.
But it's also the end of the
Oh, yeah,
universe,
that
right?
too.
Like if it's the end of the
Oh,
universe.
the end is coming. Fuck anybody. Yeah.
That's why I thought she was talking about the end of the universe. So I was like, this. I thought I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not an astrophysicist.
So the end of the universe and you end up fucking.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so they always ask, like, if you know you're gonna die soon, what are you gonna do? But, like, this is the whole universe ending, so all of us know we're gonna die. Like, some crazy stuff might go down. No one cares, you know? Do whatever you can to pursue that happiness before it's all done.
Go out with a bang. Where's my cannon?
Boom. Yeah. I don't know. You know, like if you look at
So this is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Kayla is gone as a video,
Yeah, she left.
but
Where'd she
she's
go?
still here. And now here she's gone.
Oh, she'll come back. She'll come back. Her computer
I was
does
just
that.
confused because her character was still there, so I was like, something is wrong here.
She'll come back. Her computer does that a lot.
She will return.
Yeah, she just like phases out and then comes in. I was like, oh, Kayla, what happened? No, I think that there's some type of end, at least to the way that we know things now. Relatively soon. Maybe
Well,
not tomorrow, but
yeah and no. I give right in that at some point, what we know as the universe now will no longer be the same universe as like. Now I said a fixed idea, but like in a million years, the concept of a universe and us will be different, and therefore we will be lost at that point. Because like the concept of a human might not be the same, and our love and dearly person Kaylee is back.
I don't know what happened there. So, I'm back.
yeah, that happens a lot.
Welcome back.
Are
Thank
you
you.
are you on a Wi-Fi, Kayla?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah.
Just drops you out.
Did good though for like an hour or two.
Yeah. Yeah, you did do good.
Mm.
Good job. Damn, Taff, it's getting late over there.
It's only 2 in the night.
Only.
Only.
Yeah, only. Like yesterday, I was up to around 3 and 4. Like I've been a lot the last 4 weeks. Because like I've been at work from like 11 to like 9. And then depending on the day I was streaming or someone else was streaming. And then that ended around like midnight. And then I like needed to check my mails. I'll need to do some job hunting. I'll need to watch the movie for the day. And then it will turn around 3 and 4 in the morning. And then I will try to go to sleep.
So
But like
many
if you
things.
well, if you pushed all the stuff like 5 hours, I will be going to bed around 11, but I will be waking up around 8.
Yeah.
Ish. Like so it might sound like a crazy time to stay awake for, but I'll just be sleeping that longer in the day. So like my day is just moved compared to others.
Yeah. Night owl.
So like it fits the American time zones better.
Right. So we get to hang out with you.
Aw,
No,
so
I get
sweet.
to hang out with you.
Aw, no, it's our privilege, Teff. It's ours.
Yeah.
Well, it's also mine because like you are part of the like you are part of that deal in life that is helping me stay when I'm not on the internet. Okay, that needs some backstory here. When I'm not on the internet, I'm a very lonely person.
Okay.
But like when I'm on the internet, like I'm now with you two, and the chat in on Twitch, like then I'm not lonely.
Yeah.
Then I'm just human.
Yeah.
But like the moment I'm gonna like cut you two off, I'm like that the moment I will turn lonely, I will go over to Discord and be like, is there people there? Not because I want to talk to them, but just because I want them to be around. Like,
Yeah.
to be honest, I hate talking with people. It is like energy draining when there's like a big group. Like when we just are 5 people here, I'm turning silent. Like a lot more. Like I start to just eat M&Ms and be like, I do not need to be part of the conversation. But like when we are but when we like now are like 3 people, that is the best amount of people for me to be social with. Like my social boundary is like 4 people at max, and after that I'm just being like, I'm not part of this. I do not need to be here because
Yeah.
I'm not giving something to the conversation. And like that have taken me many years to figure out, like where is the boundary for when is there too many people around me.
So 5 or 4? Is that?
I'm still working on that.
4 people if it is not someone I'm used to hanging out with. Like I can handle be the 5th one. It's like if it's people that I'm good to talking with and I used to hang out with. Like my friend group here in the city I'm living in. Like we are 5 people when we are all together. And I can handle that. But like if you add someone else that is not used to be part of that group, even though we are still 5 people, it will still be weird. Because that person are not part of that group normally.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any boundary in that regard. I'm used to being surrounded by a lot of people.
Can I run an URL by you guys?
Sure.
Domain
Yeah.
name?
Yeah, sure.
Ask for my opinion on it.
You want us to give you an opinion on your
Abnormal normalcy.
abnormal normalcy? It's a long.
Yeah, abnormal normalcy. It seems like that would be hard to type into the browser for me. I like the way it sounds, but I don't know.
Abnormal
I just was looking for other
normalcy.
input before.
Abnormal normalcy. Abnormal normalcy.
It helps for me to say things out loud, so really I was just like
abnormal normalcy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like
I spelled it wrong.
See, Tep is already having
See
trouble.
that right there? You spell it wrong. Like
Yeah. It's a hard one. It's
But
long
like the abnormal I got right, but the normal C, how would you spell that? Like normal and then like I have
N-O-R
S-I.
N-O-R-M-A-L-C-Y.
C-Y? Abnormal normalcy definition. Yeah, I like, and like people who is normally have like people born American / UK / New Zealand / Australian who is like have English as their first language, they will probably not have a problem with this abnormal normalcy. But like someone like me who's like have English as the secondary language, we will like fuck it up to multiple times. Just because our language barrier is like fucking with us.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Is hippopotamus or hip hop anonymous available?
We should look.
Hip Hop Thomas? What is this
Hip-hop
for? Is this
Thomas.
for your practice?
For me?
Yeah, for your business?
No, it's a friend's thing that they're wanting to start.
Oh,
It would
cool.
be spoken word poetry.
Oh, so in that case, that changes everything. Because now we
Okay.
understand, like, the audience and stuff, you know? So, yeah, something that has, like, rhyme to it, that makes sense. But,
Okay.
abnormal normalcy. I don't think that
Talk of
does
work.
either. Yeah, so I think
You-
with these people, like, I think wordplay or, you know, something, if the words are like tongue twisted or something, it's actually okay, you know, for the spoken word community. But then just ultimately shorter is always better too. Something to
Yeah.
easily attach to and
Less syllables and less,
mhm.
yeah, repeating like O-R-N-O. Yeah.
Yeah.
My eyes like mix that up.
Do the rhyme word? Blah. Is that a possibility? Rhyme word.
Rhyme word
A rhyme word?
with
Yeah, no matter if it's
normalcy.
RHY or like it's RI.
I think R-H-Y-M-E?
Yeah. Because like you say it's with rhymes, that is talked out aloud. So like using the word rhyme is one thing to associate with what it is that's being talked about. And then like have talk / word as the second part of the URL to like present what is it that is the rhyming apart. I would say
What is
rhyme.
making the
So I would say that rhyme talk or like talk rhyme. No, not talk rhyme. Rhyme talk is a better URL word than talk rhyme. Talk smack. That was I like can hear in my head. I can when I say talk rhyme, I hear the talk smack in my head. But if I said like rhyme talk, I'm like, okay, this is a radio talk about the rhymes. Those laugh, I just feel judged for some reason.
Well, I just think that like
Oh,
talk,
no.
maybe talk is not the right word for that audience. Like,
But are they gonna talk the rhymes?
they do, but it's more than just talking. You know, they flow. They.
It's living
So,
embodied word through them. It's
so,
spoken language, like living, breathing words.
so rhyming hyming.
Reimenheimer. It's yeah, and like sometimes it doesn't rhyme. I
Yeah.
am not a poet. A lot of it goes way over my head. Like when I'm at Human Experience, when that was a thing, and I would go to the open mic night, it was like it washes over me. It's like an embodied experience.
Mhm.
But like reading words on paper, it doesn't translate for me. I need the
So it's
like the
body
artist's living embodiment of it most of the time.
So yeah, they're not really talking. They're more like, yeah, I think they use words like spitting or flowing or I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I do not know what they're doing, so I'm like guessing out from what I can imagine from what I'm hearing you describing to me.
I could look something up and try to do spoken word for you. Let's see. What is a poem? It's really bad that I don't even know like a poem to recite you right now.
Look up
But
K
like,
Aloha.
is it something like
Look
this,
up
where
his
it's
stuff.
like, the sun shall shine, my happiness shall smile, my love to you shall come through this.
Oh, Tef, that's so sweet.
See, you're a
Is it
natural.
something like that?
It's okay. I went the other end of the spectrum. Famous death poem. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sun on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. See, all of this rhymes, but
Doesn't have to.
sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. Sometimes you play with other tools.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't always have to be rhyming.
And like, okay, Rising Appalachia, they're like my favorite, and they're like song poetry. So.
Bitcoin, do you know any spoken word, boy? Huh? Do you know any?
Hamburgers and donuts. Bark, bark.
He's like, no, man, I'm a jock. I don't do that nerdy shit. I hang out with my bros.
Is Bitcoin a jock?
In his little Leatherman jacket, he is, you know, his little sports jacket.
Oh, did he change? We had a wardrobe change?
Yeah, I added the jacket. It's funny that this blue has some green in it, because...
Holy fuck, that is long.
What is that, a poem? You want to read us a poem?
Yeah.
No.
No.
But like, no, but also yes. Like, I was looking up like poem about tea.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot.
Like, and then it was like, here is a top 10 over poem for tea. And then the 5th one is called Proposal, like the proposal. And it's like 7 words long. That is like 6
Haiku.
lines long.
Oh.
No, like haiku is more like this: among sips morning tea. So just a moment.
I wrote a
Fuck that word.
haiku.
Like, among sips morning tea, it's quiet. It's chrysanthemums flowering.
I love that. Do it again. Yeah.
Why?
That's what they do. They snap.
Yeah.
They snap when I need to do it again. So like,
They snap in applause.
Yeah, that's
like
applause.
among sips morning tea. No, what will I did? Among sips morning tea, it's quiet. It's chrysanthemums flowering.
Sacred seed of thought, feeding stream of consciousness, temple of the skull. That's my haiku about craniosacral therapy. Because I'm that level of nerd.
I think it's cool to be nerd that way, to like
Thanks, Taff.
transforming like an experience or like a thought into a haiku is like interesting, because like you're taking something abstract and then you are like pressing it and forming it into something specific, because you only have a amount you can use. I'm just gonna sit on my hands.
Yeah. No, I like. This is why it's spoken word. You're like speaking it with your hands.
Yeah, you're not just
one of my
talking.
favorite parts of Avatar: The Last Airbender is where Sokka stumbles into this like dojo where they're like practicing haiku, and he has a battle.
Yeah, and if
with
he
the
could
with
win
the
the
woman.
battle. Yeah, but like the reason he has the battle is because like he's trying to like being like sexy over for all the girls who go to this school. And they have this battle because like, okay, if I can beat them in their own game, because like he get caught, and then he's like, okay, I want to date those girls because I'm cool. and then the master is like, "You're not cool. You're nothing but a fool." And then they rhyme back and forth, and then at some point he's like, he says something. It sounds really cool, and then he's counting, and then he knows he fucked up by a syllable, and then
One
they
too
like
many
just throw it.
syllables.
Yeah, like he was really close.
They
and
call
then
in a bouncer to throw him out of this haiku studio. It's so over the top. It's hilarious.
I think it's awesome.
I love that you know it.
Avatar
Whoa,
the
you
Last
walk in front of your... Oh, it's because it's all green screen, that's why.
Like Avatar: The Last Airbender is an awesome series. Not the Legend of Korra. Fuck that.
Okay, I feel you, and it gets better.
Okay.
Once they started to like tell you about the original Avatar, I was like, I'm in.
Kayla, my dear, I've never
Sorry,
watched
go
the
ahead.
Legend of Korra.
You didn't watch it?
No, so I'm just saying what people on the internet is saying, and they say it's shit.
Yeah, it took me a while to warm up to it, but I interrupted you. Go ahead there.
But like the Avatar of the Last Airbender, is quite an interesting series because like it's like soul searching, world affecting, and it's both like taking care of like small things like love, and like jealousy and like a feeling, but it's also like hardcore subjects like politics, racism, fascism, like fucking everything.
They
and it's not
legit have like a government coup, and they break it down real easy. Yeah.
And I think that's cool. And I also like think it's cool. Like it shows how, thanks to their bending power, they formed their nation differently. Like some of the airbenders are living in temple because like you need to like have a calm mind to like be able to bend the wind. And that's why I think it's too cool that when Aang and the gang at some point, when they're going to the North Pole to like so Katara can learn waterbending, they're like coming past the Northern Wind Temple, and they meet like this engineering and his sons, and Aang says that if this boy could like bend, he will be a great windbender or airbender, like because like he have the mindset to like be able to airbend if he had the power, thanks to his like familiarity with the gliding, and that even beside the guys cannot even walk,
Yeah.
but yet he still have like the mind of someone flying, and that was impressive Aang at some point, and like that showed that like even though you're one thing, you can still have a mindset of something else, and that can take you to greater heights.
Yeah.
I almost beat up my sister at some point because she interrupted my Avatar the Last Airbender binging.
I am equally excited about Avatar, and that's why I interrupted you, and I apologize.
That's okay. Do you know a YouTuber called Hello to the Future? Hello Future Me? No. It's a guy
No.
called Tim, and he's from New Zealand. And all the way back when he started, all he did was like weird videos. Then he started to talk about like how to train your dragon. Then he started to talk about airbending and like the Avatar series, and talking smack about Korra and like supported Aang. And now he's like helping people uh, learning how he's telling people how to write books, like giving them like ideas, informing them how to build like a magic system, a politics system, like a cultural different system, a language, like how to design a town, like, but like he's going like very deep in it, but he's also keeping it very light. And he's pretty good about it. Like I love his like analyze about the Earth Kingdom he did once, and that video is like an hour long, I think. But like he goes down into the politic part, the racism part, the mind controlling part, the like the power part of how it is to like have such a great kingdom with like a king/queen at the top. So like, I should just link you the fucking YouTube channel and then be over with it, and then ask you to go watch it, and then come back and nerd with me about it.
And then we can talk about it. I love how Bitcoin is all front and center right now.
Yep. He's boss.
He's like
He's got
observing the land.
Resting bitch face is what it looks like. He's like, no, I don't.
He's all,
Nuh-uh. No, I don't. Show me
Yeah,
your face.
message me the link in here in Topia once you find it.
There. Stop. How to kill your main character.
Was that written by George R.R. Martin?
I'm writing How to Kill Your Main Character, Game of Thrones / Vikings, and then he's probably also talking about some of the. Yeah, you're gonna get this one.
How to Kill 80% of Your Characters by George R.R. Martin.
Okay, this one I'm sending you is like February 2018, but it's still great. It's the magic system and storytelling, and then you can like what everyone's get wrong about Avatar is flesh bending possible. Oh,
Be careful, boy.
I'd rather send you that one. Oh yeah, the psychological of Azula is almost better.
Oh, I'm into that. Poor Azula. I could talk about that shit for for a while. I felt so sad for her at the end of the first time I watched it.
Leaves from the wine. Like the philosophy of Uncle Arrow. What does it mean to be a man? Like, I'm just gonna link you that one too.
Here, I'm just gonna give you hours of Avatar YouTube. Yeah.
We should build a world, or at least a portion of even the tea house that's like the Jasmine Dragon. When you go inside of it, there's all this.
So, in my world, Elise, I have Uncle Iroh in front of a yurt, and I linked it to the tea house so that people can come to your tea house.
There we go.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah. So maybe we'll get some new tea house people once I open it up. Well, it's open now, but
yeah.
Okay, so what nation do you love the best in Avatar? Water, fire, earth, air.
I think water. I like Water Tribe.
It's cold.
Yeah.
So cold.
It is cold. I don't want to live in the Water Nation, but I like their style and their clothing and jewelry.
How about
I would probably be Earth Nation though if I had to like be a bender.
Like,
no, I would
love
be Water Tribe. I don't know.
I would love to live in the like air society, in the air temple, but I will probably be a earthbender.
I think we'd all be earthbenders, really. We'd all just live in Ba Sing Se in the Outer Ring.
I don't know.
Elise would be in the middle ring serving tea to the emperor.
I don't
or
think
to
I'd
the
be
king.
an earthbender. I like fire. I already do bend fires, so I really want to explore that more. And they're not all bad people.
Do you fire dance? Fire spin?
I do. Oh, Kayla, you never seen me spin fire?
No.
Yeah, I've spin fire. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I like it a lot. I never did it on my streams. Look at Bitcoin. He's just like, I'm gonna come here and just stare at you.
He's all,
Stare at
Mom,
you."
I'm hungry. He's all, hey, everybody.
Yeah, I spent,
Oh, have you seen a pixel whip before? I asked you this the other day.
Yeah, that's like the fairy whip that has all of the whatchamacallums,
The fiber optic.
the fiber optics. Yeah,
Whoop.
yeah,
Sorry there.
I know about that. Yeah, I've got my glow toys here, which I could spin anytime, but the fire. Actually, I haven't spun fire in over a year now. I think. When's the last time I spun fire? It's been a long time. I gotta do it again.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do it. I'm gonna do a special stream on the 28th or the 29th, the Monday.
Oh no.
My family. I'm doing like a little. I'm hosting a party for my family here in my tea room, and we're gonna do like art. My friend is coming in. He does all of these like workshops. Yeah, those are fun.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, he does it where, he's got like 4 or 5 different designs that we can choose to put on our canvas, and then he teaches us step by step how to make the painting. And then, we'll have food and stuff, and so I figured I'd stream that. It'd be kind of cool, to like watch everybody's art, and that might be a good time to spin some fire. I'll spin some fire on that stream. Because my family will be here. And I don't think my... Uh-oh, are you getting tangled up?
It's in my hair. I met a guy at Beloved who like was really into the pixel whips, and I was talking to him about it, and he's all, the secret is you got to put KY on them, and I was like, I might be done interacting with you right now. But for real though, it made it a lot easier to dance with. He was not lying.
Like it doesn't scratch, it doesn't like
it gives it more of a smooth, so you can run it through your hands.
Oh, I see.
Or along your body, and it doesn't like get caught as easily.
I see.
And he would spend a lot of time just like KYing his pixel whip and like untangling all the fiber optics. I mean, I've got time to do that. So.
What? Are you done? Are you done being the center of attention for everybody here?
There we go. Oh. But, gosh, I need to make food soon.
And my friends, they have a band, Indigo Kid. I think you had left town by the time they moved here from Seattle. They're a really popular band here in town. And anytime they perform, I spin fire for them. It's the band that I spin fire for. And they do a cover of Uncle Iroh's song. You know, the song that he
Leaves
sings.
from the Vine?
Mm-hmm.
Leaves from the vine.
Yeah, they do a cover.
Slow.
Yep, that's
Little soldier boy. Yeah, that fucking makes me cry every time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one they do?
Yeah, they sing that one, and I spin fire to it, and they get so stoked on it, because it's, it's appropriate.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. It's like a lot slower than what I'm used to dancing to. Usually it's like a pumping, like beat, 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 but it's cool. It feels good. I like spinning slowly, and, it's good to challenge your flow. Like if you're used to doing something in flow, at a certain rate, and then you slow that down, it really forces you to focus.
Yeah, when Joe was asking about flow state, that's another great example.
Yeah, spinning.
When you're
spinning toys.
Spinning fire. I haven't used fire. I've just done like poi, with literally like rice inside of a balloon in a sock. That's
It'll
how
work.
I've practiced, but
It'll work.
whatever works.
Yeah. Yeah, my toy of choice is nunchucks. I'm really into nunchucks.
Ooh.
Music box.
I like an extra challenge.
Aww.
You know, like if I'm gonna pursue something, you know, a little fear of injury is good. I think it force you to
I
take
think
it more
it's that one.
seriously.
No, and one.
Yeah, I had to practice without fire for 7 months before I felt comfortable sitting on fire, and I practiced a lot. It was like something I really put my mind down to. Speaking of practicing something,
How's your tabla?
Yeah, I know you're gonna ask that, and I'm gonna tell you. So I pulled it out and I practiced that night that I got the
Jeremy's
encouragement
back.
from you. No, Jeremy's back.
You
Great.
guys are still on?
Yeah, was we supposed to leave?
So
We were waiting for you to come back with your naked beard.
What happened, Jeremy? You worked so hard to make it so incredible.
it was the right thing to do to take it off the top. But now that I know how to do it, it'll probably take me just 5 minutes to put it back together. So the wreath is still
okay.
intact.
But
So-
yeah, we all got good photos of it, so you can always reference.
But yeah, I sent it off. I sent the text out to a few people. They're very impressed. They really want me to go out and around town with it, though.
I'm sure.
So I'm sure that'll have to happen this weekend.
Do they want to be with you when you go around town, or they just want?
Oh, they better be. That's not an option. Like, I will follow you. I'll take photos of you from across the street. No, you're coming out with me.
You should have wreaths ready for them too. They just have to, put over their head. It's easy, ready to go.
I think everybody, that should be the goal next Thursday. Everybody should have a wreath.
Yeah.
Decorated to the way they want.
Is next Thursday Christmas already?
Christmas.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it. It is. Man.
But you guys are not celebrating Christmas the 24th.
My family
You're first
does.
celebrating Christmas the 25th.
My family celebrates on the 24th.
We do too. We do it in the evening.
And you're opening presents in the evening on the 24th.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
We don't
No,
open presents.
you don't do that?
No, that's a big thing. But we do play a game, and supposedly the game that we play is Danish, but I don't believe it is.
What is called?
Maybe you can confirm this, Tef, but this is a family tradition in my family where we make rice pudding, and then one of the bowls has like an almond in the bowl, and whoever finds it wins, and then they get to open a present that night. And then the next morning we open all of our other presents. And usually that present's like a group present. It's something that like we can all enjoy together. And a game or something. But it's like, yeah, rice pudding with an almond.
I'm like a second away from give you a right, but I will need to know the rice porridge. How do you make it?
The porridge? So is it kind of true? Is it kind of?
It's kind of true.
Okay, cool.
But like now I'm breaking it down and telling you what is wrong and what is right. So let's start with the rice porridge.
Okay, so here's the thing also about that family tradition is that like whenever my grandma, like my grandpa's, he was the Danish one, when his wife, she would make the rice pudding, like we all hated it, like the kids, it was not good. So now I make the rice pudding for my family and I make it really good. And I have no idea how my grandma made it, but I know how I make it. I cook rice, I use basmati rice, and I cook it in milk and cream, and then I add in all of the sugar and spices after it's cooked. Just make it sweet little cinnamon nutmeg. I don't know, how are we supposed to make it?
Okay, hold tight.
Uh-oh, Tef's gonna show. Well, that's that's cool to learn that it actually is Danish.
I'm gonna cook, but I'm gonna just leave my thing going so I can still interact with you guys.
They call that lurking, Kayla.
I'm gonna lurk a little bit,
Tef left
but I'll
us.
respond.
Tef left us.
If I had more counter space, I'd let you see what I was cooking, but I don't.
Can you like put a chair and prop your computer up next to the chair?
Let's see.
Sorry, I did not mean to actually leave like that.
Yeah, Tef. What do you want to show us?
Udover helt sofaen, selvfølgelig. Kom nu, ikke alle sammen ned i sofaen. Det kan vi godt undvære. Okay, en enkelt kan vi godt overleve med.
That's the rice you
This
use?
is the rice I'm
Ooh.
using, and we are using in Denmark. Like, it is rounded and it's like have been polished. And then it's called porridge rice.
Porridge rice, okay. Is it sweet? Like when you prepare it, do you usually make it very sweet?
Yeah, because like no, not yeah, I know. Because like how many? Because i stedet faldt ned i sofaen. Det var rædselsfuldt. Så bliver jeg nødt til at støvsuge sofa. No, like when you make the ground porridge, it is built on milk, the rice, water, and a little bit of salt. That's it. You can eat that porridge together with some cinnamon sugar, like cinnamon and sugar mixed together,
Yeah.
and like a spoon of butter on top of it. And that is what we would call the rice porridge. Risengrød. Risengrød.
Risengrød. Gul?
Yeah, exactly.
Gul? Like with a G? Gul? Gul?
Yeah, grød with a G.
Gul. Risengrød. Okay.
Yeah. And then afterwards, when that and you like eating this hot, you are so like the butter can melt down and like make something out with the sugar and the cinnamon, make like a sweet coloring for the porridge.
Mm-hmm.
Then when it has like you always make so much so you can like not eat everything of it. Then when it's have cooled down, you're gonna mix it with like chopped up almonds and some sugar, some vanilla beans, like vanilla sugar. But like you can also just use vanilla beans and whipped cream. Like cream you have been whipping up.
Yeah.
And then you are like folding into itself and mixing and stirring. So like, and then you get this risalamande.
That's cool. So then, you eat that every Christmas Eve?
I tend to do, yes, because like then we on the 24th, the 23 of Christmas, we eat the rice porridge, and then we make the risalamande on the 24th.
What's that?
Risalamande?
Yeah.
That is the rice porridge you have the almonds in.
Oh, I see. Oh, so that's what changes its name. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because like the rice porridge is like rice, milk, water, and a little bit of salt, which you like cover up with like cinnamon and sugar. Like you do not put the butter, the cinnamon, and sugar on until you have like you get one plate of rice porridge, and on that you're putting the like sugar, cinnamon, and butter, and then you eat that one with some like a kind of beer, a special Christmas beer we have, or like some mixed berry juice. And then depending on where in the country you are from, you like putting the beer down into the rice porridge. But that is an entire other story. But like then the leftover of the rice porridge, you're gonna mix that with like the whipped cream, the vanilla beans, a little kind of sugar, and the chopped up almonds. And then between all those almonds that you have been chopping up, you also have one entire one, which as you also have. And then the one who is like getting that one is the winner. And they get a gift they can open at that time. As soon as you release, you have the almond, the full almond, you get the gift, and you own the gift.
Is the
and
gift
you're not supposed to share it with other.
Is the gift like? Is there usually a theme around what the gift is usually, or is it like random every year?
That depends. That depends on the family.
Yeah.
In my family, it tends to be like some kind of like confetti or like a bag of candy, because like both kids and adults can tend to win it.
Yeah.
And like one year we like have like 2 almonds, and like multiply gifts. So like if you was like an adult, you get like a bottle of alcohol, some kind of stuff, or if you was a kid, you like got a bag of candy. And then if you was like one of those young adult / old teenage things, you could choose between them.
Yeah.
And then later that evening, we will then like raffle for the leftover gift. And then of course, if one of the kids won one of the alcohol stuff, one of the adults will of course be like, "So I have this candy. Do you want to trade?"
Oh, that's
And
funny.
normally the kids will say yes, but for that moment when the kids say no, it just gets funny.
This is mine.
This is very wholesome.
Because like then you have like a kid sitting there with a bottle of alcohol, and you just know it's not healthy for the kid to have that bottle.
Rice pudding is one of my favorite things, and I love that there's different versions everywhere.
I think I'm gonna make rice porridge on my food stream tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna watch, and then you know what, Tef? I'm gonna do it the proper way. On the 23rd, I'm gonna make the porridge, and so then on the 24th, because it tastes better like the next day, because all the flavors, everything has time to soak in the fridge.
Which flavor?
Not the flavors, but maybe just like the milk or the salt or whatever, like it just sets in, like the flavor feels more
So
set.
you're talking about the texture.
Yeah,
of
the texture.
Porridge.
Yeah, the texture of the porridge.
Yeah. Because like it get a more condensed texture as the porridge, like standing in the fridge and getting cold. And then when you like whip it up with the whipped cream, who have like been like is an area, you get this weird mix together of like a solid thing and an airy thing. And then you add in like the sweet stuff, like the vanilla beans and the sugar and the almonds, and like this risalamande, you normally make that in the morning, and then like you can eat it in the evening as a dessert. And then you like have some cherry sauce to it.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, thanks for
Like
educating me, Tef. I'm happy now.
Do you use cherry sauce to your like rice porridge for the thing?
No cherry sauce, no.
No?
No.
Because like we are doing that in Denmark, we have cherry sauce to it.
Oh, you do? Okay, well then I'll do that too. I'm gonna watch your stream. You're gonna have to teach me everything.
And then depending on which family you are, like if you go to the like the chefs in Denmark and like the educated people, they will be like, you're supposed to use cold cherry sauce. But then you have like us and my family, and we are like, we want it warm. The warm cherry sauce on the cold risalamande, it's great. We even had one year where like we like have some guest over for Christmas, and this older lady, she was like, we need to have cold cherry sauce for our risalamande. We need to have it cold. And my entire family was like, no, we need to have it hot. Because like that is what we do. And then like she turned around to my grandmother and she was like, do you not agree that we need a cold one? And my grandmother was like, Yeah, you are right. The proper way is to have a cold cherry sauce. And that's cool enough.
Grandma,
And
Grandma,
that
keeping
ended the
it real.
discussion, you could say. So we took some to the side. So like this old lady, you could get her like cold cherry sauce, and that's okay. And then we are sitting around the table, and we are like giving out the Risalamand, and then we give around the like cherry sauce, and the cold one is just going from hand to hand to hand until like end up at the old lady. And then she's like placing it beside my grandmother, and is like, "Here's the cherry sauce." And then my grandmother is just like, "Yeah, but I like the warm one. Can I get that one?"
Yeah, I like the warm one too. That's interesting because like my grandma, she used to serve it cold, and that was a reason why, the kids didn't like it.
The
But
Risalamand is supposed to be cold, but the cherry sauce is supposed to be warm. But that's also because like the cherry sauce is like a sugar liquid. You could say like it's very like sugar what's called um like it is very it does not run so well when it is cold compared to like when it have like been heated up. Then it's like easier to like melt down the Risalamand and mix it into the rest of it. Um, liquor. How about cherry liquor? I will not. It is like Team Mike Studio in the Twitch chat asking for
oh,
cherry liquor.
oh,
If it could be used if like you could like mix it up so like you got more of it. If you just want to like dab it over your like Risalamand, you can do that, and I could see it as a thing to be used. But it will not. It will add a very strong flavor. So I will recommend you like mixing it up with like some sugar water, or just some water in general to like give it a little more soft flavor, and then you also have more of it to like put onto your Risalamand. A great question, I must admit.
yeah, it's a good question. That's my brother, so that's cool. So it's good that he's here for the conversation because he knows all about the rice pudding and how the kids and my mom, she always made a rule that you can't win the prize unless you eat all the rice pudding.
What a horrible rule. That was like I can understand why she's putting in the rule, but like that is ruining the fun of the game. The fun of the game is like to try and hide
Hmm.
the entire almond. If you
Yeah,
find it, you're supposed to hide it for so long as
yeah,
possible you can.
yeah.
Um, and then like see all the others like just eat them, fill them up with this rice porridge, and be like, "I have fun eating 2 full barrels of a rice barn. I am stuffed." And then they still try to force them through the third one, even so everyone know it's nothing more like a little chocolate bar. They win. They're like still like, "I want to win, so I'm eating
Oh
up."
no, it's a huge
Um,
thing. Yeah, winning is a big deal. And you know what my mom ended up revealing, and my sister, it broke her heart because now my sister has kids. She's got 3 kids, and she does the rice
and they,
pudding tradition for the kids. And my
Aw.
sister was like consoling my mom about how difficult it is. You want it to be fair. Who wins every year. And my mom told my sister that she rigged it every year. She rigged it to make sure that different people won it every year.
we try to rig it in our family.
Yeah.
We have even tried to rig it a lot of different ways. Um, but my dad is super good at winning. Um, so like like so he always got it. Like one year, my kid brother and my dad were sitting side by side, and they each got like a spoonful. And then my kid brother was like, "Dad is always getting it," so he was switching over the plates, and our father still got it. So if he had not switched around the plate, he would have gotten it. Like so, one year our grandmother on our dad's side, she was like, "Okay, this year all the kids are gonna get an almond, So like she put a full almond in all the kids' plates, and then like the plates got all the plates got like personal placed. That is a great idea, except if you work with a kid who forget when they're running through a door. All the plates got mixed up and the rigging fucked up. I'm sorry for my language.
That's funny.
But she tried. She tried.
Yeah.
And I admit that it's cool that she tried.
Yeah.
But like, it's more fun if you like only put in one almond and in a big ball that you're like just placing around. But you're not allowed to start eating before everyone have a portion of the ball.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's cool. So tomorrow you're streaming. Cool. I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, tomorrow for your guys, like 20 hours from me, like that, something like that.
Yeah, I
like
think it's
18
like
hours or less.
10 in the morning or 11 in the morning when I see you go live, usually.
Yeah, around that, like 10, 11 your guys' time. I'm starting normally.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that would be really cool to stream that, and then I'm sure lots of people have questions about culture and traditions and whatnot.
I might actually go and like make a portion of rice porridge, like the base porridge, right now, because
So
then
it'll
that
be
one can
ready.
be cold for the stream, and then I can be like, let's make the first one, and like it take an hour to like boil the porridge, so like it takes nothing more than an hour to make it.
Yeah.
But like then when I'm making it, I can like get a ball of it and like be like, I'm hungry, let me eat it in peace, and then put that aside, and then I have like the cold one
Yeah.
in the fridge. I will pull that out, and then I will whip up the cream and like chop up the almonds, and like I will probably not make the cherry sauce from bottom. It's just much easier to go out and buy it.
Okay.
I'm sorry for that. If I was a better cook, I would probably also like just make that one from the ground up and be like with cherries and like make stirring and boiling and all that shit.
Yeah.
Sorry for language again.
No, it's okay. That sounds great though. I'll make the cherry sauce from scratch if I do it. I'm excited. Is that Brian? Is that Brian that came
It is
in?
Brian.
Hi, Brian. What's up, man?
I was just hanging out in Topia, and I love that like you can go to recents and then just feel like 4 people are in tea house. 1 person's over there.
Oh, is it doing that now? So you can kind of see which worlds have action in it?
It's always been doing that. Just nobody knows how to get to it. It's if you go to the worlds and events on the left-hand side,
yeah,
and click recents, you can see you can see like all of the different topias that you've been through, and you can see who's presently in them, or not who, but how many.
Cool. Yeah, we've been here for a while. We've been having fun. It's a festive Christmas version. You missed Jeremy's beard. It was extra festive today earlier. It was incredible.
It always becomes more extra festive.
He was Father Christmas this time. I had it pretty cool. I had it like set up on my stream so that like I could like pop him up as like a ghost next to me. He's like the ghost of Christmas past or whatever it was. He's good. Yeah, Brian, welcome to my kitchen. I just recently launched my kitchen for streaming, and so I've got all of my equipments that I need and my tea table, and even have little bubbles always.
A green screen with Twitch in the background.
Yeah. So it's this is like the window of my kitchen. Yeah, I'm living in the tea garden. Beautiful. We had a little snow last night, so nice scenery. But Yeah, the background is just like a Japanese window with tea fields behind it. And then this is like my cauldron. You know, like it's like my dream kitchen, you know? It's like every little girl's best dream.
Am I twerking on your stream?
You're twerking hard.
No, you're sitting up, stand down.
That's
No, it's called twerking, alright?
No, because the stream is behind, so you're not twerking yet. Now you're starting to twerking on the stream. Because the stream is a few seconds behind.
This is getting wild.
Yeah. So the stream is different, right? So what I have here is the Topia capture. So this is live, like this is happening. But the stream is somewhere else. There's many layers. I think at Tap at one point you were like, yeah, I'm seeing us on like 4 different screens all around me.
Well, I have you, like I have Topia over on my television, and then I have like your stream on like the laptop, and like when I look at you in the Topia picture, I see you. Was it not? Yes, I see you, and then you're streaming yourself, which are then streaming yourself, which are then streaming yourself, which are then streaming yourself, and then back and forth. And then we get this Inception
Yeah.
I'm
tunnel.
gonna go, guys.
Bye, Kayla. Enjoy
No,
your
you're
dinner.
still sitting. See you.
See ya.
See you later.
See Sunday.
Oh, so
Sunday,
her birthday.
Yeah, Sunday. I don't know what time yours is, but yeah, Brian, I'm having a birthday party on Sunday in Topia.
Where in Topia?
In the cave.
What dimension?
I'll send it to you.
Okay. Announce it to the stream.
I don't have like I have a free one, so it's not an easy. It's got like all these random letters and numbers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta get that surreal estate.
Cello Joe is gonna play at my birthday party
Awesome.
at 7 p.m. Pacific time.
So is he gonna play exclusively to your Topia world, or is he gonna like Twitch and then you're gonna stream his Twitch?
He's gonna come into Topia and like be on a little stage that I made and take our improv prompts.
Oh, cool.
And I think I'll probably just make him a broadcaster for people who like maybe don't want to be right at the stage.
Yeah.
Or if they can't all populate, but that's new for me, so I'm excited.
Yeah, Cello Joe's
I
great.
think that is a cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was stoked. I sent him a text. He was like, sure. That would be fun.
Oh, cool. He's down. You know, I think he's just down to learn. Like, he's really trying to learn right now. And he's like, what book should I read? And I'm like, you know, this kind of shit, you can't read books on it just yet. Like, you know, you got to figure it out yourself and build your own authentic.
You gotta write those books.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm literally doing that as we speak.
On Topia or Twitch or on social engagement digitally?
I'm like, this is my brain. That was my brain long before quarantine. It was like my now wife, when she came over to my apartment for the first time, I like realized about 10 feet from my door that I hadn't given her any context as to what she was about to walk into. And I was like, oh yeah, you came to Symposium. My apartment's like, that's the light version of my apartment. And then she walked into my apartment and like saw my brain. And then when I saw Topia, you know, a year and a half later, I was like, I get this. So we have like basically like a memo for a guide for like everything, and then, you know, like all the language of like what is an object, what is a portal, what is the asset manager. So like we're able to create a bullet point, you know, guide of how to do something because we can reference all of the language and like all of the semantics of it. Just makes it way easier to communicate something as like rich and dimensional as Topia. And then we also, I think Sam dropped it in here somewhere. I don't know what object it's linked to, but there's an AI version of us that will answer all of your questions about Topia.
The book. Right? No, I don't know.
Is it?
I'm wrong.
It might. I think it might be the book. I think it might be the book.
Are you one of the developers? Or
Topia? No.
No? Okay.
All the a lot of the toys on platform though are my shitty creations.
I love everything on here. Yeah.
It's because you don't see it when it breaks.
It's true. I love from my like removed perspective of Topia, everything is great.
Yeah, we had a in addition to the product hunt launch, we also had a client project and I also hired 5 new illustrators and we ended up keeping 3 of them on the team. So now we have a total of 7, and they were creating so fast that like so quickly I was like, okay, we have a major issue with like file storage. because I'm super anal retentive about like labeling, because if I can't find something quickly, then it just like drives me nuts. And then also like people were submitting files, but they were still owned by their Google Drive folders. So then like if they basically had to keep them on their computer for them to continue to exist in our library. And so I made a little thing that when someone submits something to the bounty board, it programmatically creates a Google Drive folder inside the Google Drive folder for that specific world. And then when the artist claims it, it creates a share link and emails it to them for them to place the files. And then once they complete it, it sends it to the client. So I had to like it because it was the only way to keep up.
Wow.
So now we've got all the things that we need for like creating the marketplace and a whole mess of other things. We gotta list Tea House in our portfolio of worlds. I think it's already there. It just needs a header photo.
Nice. Is that just going to be Sam? Like Sam smiling, like, yeah.
I mean, it could be this right now. It could be the 5 of you and the Christmas tree. I could make that.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's
Everybody
cool.
smile. Okay, great. Done. Thank you for doing
Done.
homework.
Jeremy, you're invited too. I didn't mean to exclude you. I sent you my world if you want to come.
Don't feel obligated to decorate your beard. You know, it's not a
but
Thursday.
definitely decorate your beard or else you're not invited.
Yeah. It's Sunday.
They didn't say it. I said it.
I don't
Am I
know.
allowed to repurpose previous works?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
If you
Definitely.
remixed it, it's a new work.
I'm gonna go, so I'm not eating in front of everyone on your live stream and you. But this is good. I made like
people are into
layered
it. Kayla, you're bringing us into the social eating realm of Twitch, and you know that's.
People are gonna. You just got like 6 new people on there, huh?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, they're like, oh, Kayla's eating. Oh my god, I can't go. I gotta watch it.
I'm so into this now. She's single, right? She keeps talking about that. I love how she shoves chips in her mouth.
Kayla, right now you're not even on the stream.
Oh, good.
The camera is out on the side.
I see myself in the corner.
No, yeah, no, Kayla is.
If you'd like to date Kayla, then you can go to topia.io/bonding.
Oh my God, Brian, we got the funniest story for you, Brian, on Friday night. Was that Friday? When was that? I don't know. I forget. Maybe Monday.
It was after the product hunt.
No, it was before. Oh no, so it was on Tuesday. So on Tuesday we were all a part of the symposium, and then when we finished, and Tef was there too. We decided to, go to the bonding, and we went there thinking that we were gonna find Kayla a date, and there was no one there. It was
Snake Eye showed up,
and then Snake Eye showed up.
I'm creating ads. I'm creating ads to promote like different worlds right now, just to like mess around. What's your target audience? If you could like pick someone from a subreddit, like who'd you be interested in? Because I can target them. We can carve out a target audience for Kayla's ideal date.
I'm gonna think on that and give you a real good list.
I don't know if you know that you're not allowed to promote your dating profile on Reddit anymore because of me.
I heard you talk about that in the talk the other day. That's how you met one of the other people.
That's how I met Will, who's the head of brand strategy at Reddit, who contacted me to like give me a talking to, but then we became friends and he officiated our wedding.
I love it. Yeah.
But yeah, my target audience was iOS users because I refuse to date anyone that gives me a green bubble.
That gives you a green bubble.
have a
I
feeling
like
that
to
you're a
be
green
barefoot.
bubble if that went over your head.
Yeah, I probably am a green bubble. Like on my chat, it tells you there's a green bubble. Like I'm active.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have an Android?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I don't.
If you have an iPhone and you're texting, if someone else is also iOS, it's a blue bubble, and if they're not iOS, then they're a green bubble, and you lose a lot of the functionality of iMessage if you're texting with someone with Android. So I was like, I just can't do it.
So I started using Signal, and it seems like the things I couldn't do with my generic text now, like if I'm texting someone with iPhone, it does those things. Like I can heart their message, or they can heart mine, and it won't like repeat the whole paragraph back to me
Yeah.
with like loved in front of it.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
That's
So I'm
why
like,
You hate
Signal's
love?
cool.
I don't date iOS guys because yeah, I don't like that. I don't like receiving a message back. It's like liked this huge long message, and I'm like, look, I already read my message. I didn't need to read it again.
So I have a question. If you're not dating someone who's using Android
That's great.
and not dating someone who's dating iOS, how fucked am I then when I use both?
As far as your potential courtship of me,
No, in general.
or just in general?
Just in general.
I mean, I think
in
it
general.
widens your area of possibility. I mean, like
Will
more
not
options
shut
is
it
better.
down.
Although some people might see you as not being able to commit because you.
Yeah, like I think it will be a problem because all those who say like I do not want to date someone using Android, that means that I cannot date those. But then I have like okay, I still have like the those who like Androids, but they're like I do not like to have iOS.
Well,
And I'm like, but I'm also using iOS.
you can do what I did when I met my wife. When she asked for
Using
my
none.
when she asked for my number, I said, "Do you want my number or the bots?" And I ended up giving her both. So I have an AI version of me, and I gave her both numbers. But unfortunately for me, I put them under the same contact, so she didn't know which was which, and she refused to text. So I had to dig through the dev logs to find her number.
Whoa.
That's funny.
I'd be fucked in that scenario. I'd be like, I don't know what any of that means. How do I contact you?
Most people wonder that. Although, like, one of our first dates, she went home and she knew I was, because she left late and she knew I was asleep, and she had this whole conversation with the AI version of me to figure out, like, all of the things that she wanted to know, knowing that I wouldn't be responding.
Michael, what does that mean?
Cute.
Too close the code. I don't know what you mean, Mike.
Too close to code?
Oh, my brother, he texted too close the code, or on Twitch he messaged that. I don't know what that means. 404.
So far too close to the code.
Yeah.
That means you're getting too close to the reality of stuff, I think. like you're getting too close to this code that's used to like keep the world not apart, separated, together. Like the code that keeps everything together.
Like the Matrix.
Like you're too close to the code. Kind of. That style,
So
I think.
I learned a new phrase the other day. It's called an echo borg. And an echo borg is a person whose words and actions are determined in whole or in part by an artificial intelligence. The term echo borg was coined by psychologists, blah, blah, blah. Basically saying that, like, everybody who makes decisions based off of, like, you know, Amazon and Facebook is, like, to some degree an echo borg because they're making decisions based off of an AI.
So, Brian, you're saying that those people are semi-cyborgs.
Well, cyborgs and echoborgs are different but overlapping in most cases.
There was a South Park season about that. About the ads taking over people's actions.
That's not fiction.
Yeah, nope. Yeah, it was well done though. They're like, we gotta do this research, and then they're like eating buffalo wings, buying Nikes at the mall, and they're like, wait, what? We were doing something important. I really liked that season.
That's funny.
It sounds like Echo Borg was created by Trekkie psychologists. Yeah.
Not far from possible.
Yeah.
Oh, by
I'm
the
new
way,
to Star
Brian,
Trek.
have you seen the Star Trek on Acid yet, Brian?
No,
It's a great YouTube video. Yeah, highly recommended.
I'm
It's
pulling all that up.
hilarious.
Did I tell you I own digital dot or LSD dot digital?
Oh, what are you gonna do there?
It's basically like how I feel after using Mythos for as long as I have, and it's the same thing with Topia. Like I've seen certain people who've been in Topia long enough because you like you pop in, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to Tea House and hang out with friends. Hey, Tea House crew, do you want to go to / nature? Because like this is going on. And then you're like, what just happened? Like I was in my friend's house and then I stepped through a door and I was in my other friend's house. And so it's kind of like it's like Narnia, and it's like we're all hanging out in worlds that we make with doors to other worlds. And so the more you use it, the more you kind of like stop thinking in very like a Facebook timeline, right? Like the more you stop thinking in the construct of a line, and the more you start thinking of dimensions again, basically. So yeah, I think there's like the wake up process from timelines. And so you like stop using Facebook and start using something like Topia, and then all of a sudden you start thinking more broadly.
Well,
Something become less of an echo Borg.
Elise, is it raining there?
I heard it might be. I don't know. I'm like deep. Does it look like it's raining? I mean, come on, Kayla. It's a beautiful
Well,
day.
no, I just hopped on Facebook and Clarito's like, it's raining after 241 days.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain today. It was
Okay.
a little overcast this morning when I got up, but then the sun came out for a bit. It was beautiful. But yeah, I just next door just sent me a notification that there was like a lightning strike in the neighborhood and a tree went down.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, and then people are excited because finally the mountain will have snow. We haven't gotten anything.
That looks pretty.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then you can also ski too. I think people have been waiting for some activities to do.
Mm-hmm.
On our 3 ski runs in Lee Canyon.
Tef, you're right. It is 5. 5 people is your max.
Oh yeah, Tef went quiet. That's funny.
All right, love you humans immensely. Gonna leave the house for the first time today.
All right, go get it, Brian. Have
Okay,
fun.
Brian. Thank you for
It's
coming
like
by.
cold and stuff outside. It's weird. In Topia, it's always perfect weather.
But
Right?
you are inside.
Fare thee well. It's good to see you, humans.
Bye.
Bye, Jeremy. I look forward to seeing your beard readorned. Actually, I think I'm just gonna like get an iPad beard so I don't have to go through the effort of growing a full one. Here, hold on.
You do that.
Wait for it.
We are waiting.
You got to be careful. At a certain length, there's expectations of you.
Like what?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
perfectly.
There you go. You should get like what was that? That toy that had all the little magnets in it, and you can move them around to give facial hair to the guy's face inside the toy.
Oh,
Willy.
Willy.
Yeah. I'm imagining his iPad app to be like that he could like draw on his beard that way. So then he has like that scratchy, like magnetic beard.
That sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm. Do you know that?
Do people like expect you to keep snacks in your beard once it gets to a certain point, or what are the expectations?
No, actually, it's a lot of pressure when people have. Let's see how we're decorating it this week. It's
Okay.
rough.
I don't know, Jeremy.
I gotta think about it all week.
Like someone also expects you to be smart just because you have longer beards.
It's basically you just gotta let it go. Go to Hobby Lobby, ransack the place. This time I got lucky. Grabbed some stuff out of my parents' garage. 2 tubs of Christmas decorations. Just grab stuff and let it go.
I love it. That's what parents' garages are good for. They're like the Walmart, the free Walmart.
Oh yeah, and it's such a like. I'm so glad you held on to this for 15 years because right now is when I needed it most.
Yeah.
How did you know?
I was just like,
Way.
Elise is like, I want to read this book. And I'm like, thankfully, my mom held on to this, even though I abandoned it at her house. So that's good. I love it.
Yeah, my mom recently went into the garage and saw all the old stuff. She found all these cool old records, like from when she was in high school. She had some pretty good ones. And Beanie Babies. You know, when I was young, yeah, we were into Beanie Babies. And, you know, I forget about them all the time. So,
This was back when there was like black markets for them, weren't there? Like there was that time when they were thousands of dollars each.
Yeah, that's when we were into it.
But that only lasted like 6 months until the Beanie Baby market crashed.
Yeah. I think that there's still value. You know, I think there's still a market there, but I've forgotten about it. You know, they just brought me happiness. You know, like my little nook in my room that just was stacked with all the Beanie Babies. You know, it made me happy.
It's like I know people like that in those pop dolls, those pop figures. Is that what they're called? Oh, the Funko. Is that what they are?
Funko.
Oh.
Let's see.
Is that what they are? There's a name for them.
So I think that Jeremy's beard is around Trogger or caveman length.
Oh, is that what's it?
It's a beard wrap.
Yeah.
That's
I need to get to wizard.
Yes.
That's the key. So that's one more month and I'm there.
Like I'm not even beginner. Like like if I tilt down my face, of course, back to being like kind of. If I tilt down, I can probably come to the beginner. But I think at one part in my life, I did reach professor length at some part in life. But I think that is years ago.
Oh, but this is.
Yeah, so Melissa said it rained at her place in Vegas. So yeah, I guess it's probably raining right now. I haven't been outside in a while.
Ever tested this? I got this. Someone gave me this ruler. You know, like inches, and then you have sound microseconds. But one of the measurements actually is beard fortnights. So
beard fortnights.
2 weeks of beard growth.
Yeah. So each increment is 2 weeks of beard growth.
Oh,
So,
I love that.
how do we? I don't know if I properly measured it. Hold on.
We got this.